Yo, what's up? It is time. It is Genshin time. That's right. We're gonna do Varka's quest today. And I don't know what else actually. Like I have no idea. But we're gonna do it. And it's gonna be so cool. I say that knowing nothing about Varka's quest, but I believe it will be really cool. Okay, I can believe. But before we start, I wanna you know, kind of ease into everything, you know, all that. There's a new instrument, right, in Fontaine somewhere. I don't know where. I mean, I think I know where, but I don't know if I know where. So we're gonna guess. But I know it's in Fontaine, but I have no clue where it is exactly. So we're gonna be guessing. But I think it's the guy here. Fuck, I may not know. Shit, actually, maybe I do not. Maybe I have no idea. Wait, maybe it's the general store guy? Are you the guy that has the thing? No, who has my music? What other? Where else could it be? I don't know. Is there a different guy that sells things here? I don't know. Well, shit. I guess we will not get it then, because I have no fucking clue where he is. Well, too bad. We have a letter from work. Okay, I'm not gonna do that yet. You know what we can do as a little warm up for like Genshin and stuff and all that? We can check what they added to the rhythm game. Do I play the rhythm game? Not really, but if I get primos for it, of course. You have anything new? Ease that eats Papa and fuck. Oh my god, we gotta get that. What? What is this? Whatever. This is the new album, right? Who do they have? Okay, they have the okay. Okay. Oh shit, wait. They have some good stuff. Knuckle Duckle, bro. Okay, Nefer thing. They have Nefer? Wait, no, we gotta play this one. Wait, pause. I think I need to play 8 of these to get the... I'm gonna do normal because I'm really bad at rhythm games, but I just want my primo gems. Oh shit, I have arrows? Why do I have arrows? Okay. This is really fast. What the fuck? Bro. We gotta play the Nefer song because it's an absolute bop, man. Oh fuck. Dude, this is so fast. How is this the easy? Oh my god.
find a fading echo. Devil is in the hollow. A memory letting Virgo.
Alright. Okay, that was a good warm-up for Varka's quest, because it's totally related and everything. Anyway, okay. Wait, what? Co-op? Have co-op in the rhythm game? Wow, that's kind of cool. Okay. Let us begin. What letter? Oh, I see. A letter carried by the wind. Okay. Hey, long time no see, my friend. What's that? You say we just met recently? For a heart that always misses its...
the foundation of all things. If you're interested, I can teach you some arithmetic.
I don't care.
First, hold out both your
Stop.
hands. We'll start with the 10 fingers.
Zibai, stop. Every second feels like an eternity. And after such a grand adventure in Nordcry, you must have gathered quite a few stories along the way, yes? Are you perhaps looking for an old friend to talk to? Do you happen to need a bard? One who can turn your tales to verse? If so, come and catch up with me at Star Snatch Cliff. The wine is poured and the strings are already tuned. A bard.
Oh, it's from the Tone Deaf Bard. Apparently, he wants to hear all about our adventures in Nodcry. Maybe we can get some tasty treats out of him in return. Come on, let's go to Star Snatch Cliff.
Sure, Paimon. Why did he sign us A bard and not Venti? As if we don't know it. Like, what? I know you, man. Like, you don't need to be so cryptic. Wait, can I do like a cool team related to Varka without actually having Varka? Not really. I don't have anybody built. I would need a Mondstadt character, but they're all fucking in the trash on my account. Like, I can't do anything. I don't have Durin. I don't have Venti. I don't have nothing. Like, that's it. And everybody else is unbuilt. So we're just gonna be the horse. I don't even have a flint to be the bro, you know? Wait. But he never met Zibai. Well, no, we're gonna change a little bit. We're gonna go back to this. It's at least partially related, okay? We're gonna use this team. I don't wanna talk to Lynn. She gets into trouble every fucking day. I don't wanna hear this. Leave me alone, slime. Where is he? Venti, where the oh, there he is. Oh. What? Oh. Venti, I can't hear your music, man. I'm going deaf.
Ah, welcome back, old friend. And how should I be addressing you these days? The honorary knight of Mondstadt? The Tumaini of Natlan? Or the great hero of Nodcry?
Every single one at the same time. You need to address me by every single title I have gathered so far, Venti. That's the only way I will respond to you. Nah, I would probably die of cringe if someone actually did that.
Well, you sure have your finger on the pulse. We've barely caught our breath since Nodcry, but It sounds like you've already heard about what went down.
Of course he did. He's fucking Venti.
News travels fast on the wind. But before I can turn your tales into tunes, I need to hear them from the horse's mouth.
Horses aren't real, Venti. I'm sorry to tell you this.
My wine and my lyre are at the ready. So please, traveler, take a seat and tell me your tale.
Okay, you tell Venti everything that happened in Nod.
Amazing! Incredible! The Rapier of Solnari and the Doctor? Truly a tale for the ages!
Yeah, we almost died.
So I'm guessing the Wild Hunt is a thing of the past now that you've defeated the Rapier of Solnari?
No, not at all, Venti. Just so you not even a little bit.
Seems that way. We were kind of focused on dealing with the doctor, though.
What do you mean seems that way? Paimon, I can go to Notcry right now. They're still there. What the... Have you been asleep during the Ilua World Quest? That shit ain't over yet. Yeah, it's still there.
Well, that's good to hear. Hey, now that the Northern Abyss calamity is finally resolved, Varka must be getting ready for the triumphant return of his expedition, right?
True, but we can't tell anybody because we promised him that it's gonna be a surprise.
I haven't seen him in the longest time. He must have so many stories to share.
I was gonna ask, you two have really met before? Hello? The first time we ever heard Varka was on a phone from Alice, and he literally recognized Venti by his voice and called him Barbados. Of course they met before. What even is this question, traveler? What the fuck are you saying?
Hooray! Paimon was wondering about that, too. He did call you Barbados. But weren't you still fast asleep back when he was in Mondstadt?
Bro. Clearly not.
Let's call it half asleep. I was resting my eyes in the Thousand Winds Temple one
What
day
the hell?
when I heard a commotion outside.
Uh-huh.
It was a young knight who had journeyed there in search of trials and oracles after hearing some tall tales at the local tavern.
A ruin guard. That's the trial. I fought this guy in fucking 1.0, dude. You're nothing special.
In fact, all that awaited him were moss-covered walls and an angry ruin guard. But he seemed
There's a wolf's
completely
gravestone.
unfazed, laughing heartily as he sent the ruin guard's missiles flying off into the horizons.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Huh! They must have been making quite a racket if it was enough to wake up the tone-deaf bard.
Yeah, it sounded kinda like...
Oh. Like that?
Hey! Is that all you've got?
Is that fucking Lohan? What the hell?
Oh, bring it on!
Is he fucking crazy?
like that.
Is Lohan mentally ill? What was that?
Giving up already? You're not half as tough as Varka said.
A young knight of Favonius trekking out to the Thousand Winds Temple in search of adventure. Now there's a sight I haven't seen in a while.
A bard in green clothes. Does this mean... Oh, you're Venti?
Dude, Lohan sounds like he's about to snap. Dude, I like that. I like that. We're getting a crazy fucking... oh shit. If this guy ever meets Tartaglia, it's over. It's so over. Two battle crazies together. Oh god, man. Now I kinda wanna see that. Oh shit.
I was just wondering I was gonna track you down.
Why do you need Venti?
Oh! So you were looking for the tone-deaf bard? Strange place to start your search.
Yeah, Angel's share, absolutely. That's his spot.
Hold on. Blonde hair, white hair. You must be the honorary knight. And Paimon! The Grand Master talks about you all the
I
time.
know, I'm pretty cool.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lowen, Vice Captain of the 5th Company of the Knights of Favonius and a member of the Expeditionary Force. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
He sounds crazy. I like it. I like it.
Oh, so you're part of the expedition, huh? Right. So that's why Paimon's never seen you around in Mondstadt. Hey, wait a second. We never saw you in Notcry.
Yeah. Where were you, huh? What the hell, bro?
That's probably because when the wild hunt was still running rampant, I spent most of my time out on my own, making mincemeat out of monsters. I barely went back to base at all.
Okay. He is insane.
Then, once the wild hunt calmed down, I got sent back to Mondstadt. Mixed blessing, if you ask me. Sounds like I missed out on some serious action.
I mean, yeah.
No wonder we never saw you while we were dealing with the doctor. So, why did Varka send you back?
Don't tell me he sent you to... What?
Deliver some letters.
Oh. I was gonna say deliver a letter. Did you?
There's
What?
one for the Knights of Favonius, one for the church, another for the Dawn Winery, at least 10 of them in total.
Okay.
Jeez, how many people has he sent to deliver his mail now? Mika, Inefa, Lolan. He should just hire a full-time mailman already.
That is true. He does send a lot of letters, doesn't he?
In fact, he's earned himself a new nickname. Let's go with Sir Writes-a-Lot.
Sure, Paimon. Yeah, we can go with that. Why not?
I'll have you know that poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their
Yeah,
thoughts.
Paimon's nicknames have been going downhill ever since the Tone Deaf Bard. I'm not gonna lie. Like straight up.
So, tone deaf or not, I wear the title of Bard with pride. And I consider Sir Writes-a-Lot to be quite a compliment.
I mean, yeah.
Wait, really? Darn it! Maybe Paimon should come up with some harder-hitting nicknames for these two.
Paimon, your nickname game sucks, man.
Anyway, since this young man has come all the way to the Thousand Winds Temple looking for me, I assume he must have a letter for me too. Am I right?
You sure are. To use the Grand Master's own words.
This one is for the bard in green clothes. These days, I think he goes by Venti.
These days.
Doesn't really have an address as such. You could start by asking around in Mondstadt, or maybe try your luck at the Thousand Winds Temple.
Okay.
I figured that since there was this punching bag here, Ruin Guard, I could get some practice in while I was at it. So, I came right here the second I got back to Mondstadt.
I need him and Tartaglia to meet up and go at it. I mean, I don't know how strong Lohan actually is. It's not like a Ruin Guard is some fucking strong enemy, but...
That Varka is so slapdash sometimes. It's a good thing we happen to be nearby.
Yeah. What does the letter say?
Oh, he also said to remind you to write back.
Nothing in particular. Just some idle chatter between two drinking buddies. But if I'm supposed to write back this time... I'll need some time to mull over my response.
That is not a reaction to nothing in particular, Venti.
Varka gave you a whole bunch of letters to deliver, right? Maybe you can head into Mondstadt and deliver the rest of them first?
My thoughts exactly. Assuming I can find the way. Hopefully the roads haven't changed too much since the pre-expedition days.
What do you mean find a way? Bro, this is like your home country. You should know where to go.
Well, why don't we have Mondstadt's honorary knight escort this homeward-bound wanderer to the city? I'm sure some of the recipients of Varka's letters will turn out to be old friends of yours, too.
But I want to know what you're hiding, Venti, but I guess I have no choice.
Let's go! It's been a while since Paimon's done any guide work.
Thank you so much, Honorary Knight. And you, Miss Guide.
I actually really like Lohan. He actually sounds pretty cool.
The Abyss. The Wild Hunt.
Oh.
Andreas, get home safe, Varka.
Oh. Oh.
Why do my ears feel so hot all of a sudden? Is someone talking about me?
Okay. What? Oh. Where the hell are we going now? What? Are we going to Varka by any chance? I think we are, because it's a long load, so we probably go to Not Cry right now. That's a Wild Hunt
Surely
music.
there's no way anyone found the secret stash of cash in my office.
What?
That would be terrible.
Why do you have a secret stash of cash? What, is it illegal to keep some money?
Grandmaster, bad time to get distracted. Watch out! Enemies approaching!
I love how the wolf's gravestone doesn't fit his design at all, even though it is technically his current canon sword.
Huh? Oh, it's just a few stragglers. They're no real threat to us.
Wait. You know how they say that Varka's sword is supposed to have like a god sealed inside? He's not using that sword right now. He's still with the wolf's gravestone. Will he absorb Andreas or something?
This expedition is almost over. We just need to deal with these final few targets, and then we will make our triumphant return!
Yeah. Oh, I get to play as him? Yo.
Maria sweeping in! Stormwind!
It would be nice if we had any kind of element to swear off with. Yeah. Doesn't he have something to do with like charge attacks?
Without the ratio of Sonari to direct them, it seems like all that's left is their primal urge to destroy.
Yeah.
If this is all that the Wild Hunt can muster now, surely the Lightkeepers of Nodcry will be able to deal with what's left.
Just like I thought. What we should be wary of now is...
Grandmaster, based on Lightkeeper intel and our own reconnaissance, one of the suspected targets should be just up ahead.
Good.
Oh.
You know the drill. Stay here and stand guard. Leave the rest to me.
Yes, Grandmaster.
Yes, sir. What is the target? What is that? Looks like a... What the fuck is that?
We meet again, Andreas.
Oh, it's a piece of Andreas. We're at the Pillar of Embla. Oh.
So, you've returned from Mondstadt. Don't you want to see what it looks like now?
He's
I was
wondering...
planning to take a look around there myself. Perhaps you could be my guide.
Is this supposed to be the Bloodstained Knight?
What's this? An echo from 1,000 years ago? Everything seems normal so far. Here's hoping I'm just overthinking things. There are 2 other places to check. Maybe this will all go smoothly after all.
What is he doing? Oh.
It's your turn, my friend.
Oh no, he has this sword. Never mind.
Come, Andreas!
Oh, he is like absorbing him. Yeah.
Although, for returning to your old home, perhaps Andreas is a little too ostentatious.
Ah, so it is a sword infused with Andreas' spirit. Okay.
Might be better to go by...
Boreas.
Oh.
Huh?
Injustice. Corruption. Iniquity.
Yeah. What the hell?
Is the surface world still as wretched and foul as ever?
He looks different.
Answer me, heir to the knighthood of Boreas.
Damn, he looks kinda cool.
Looks like I'm not getting out of this without a fight.
That's how this starts? Oh, damn. What the hell? What a start.
That's where things stand with the expedition. The victors will be returning home soon, so make sure to stock up on wine for the celebrations.
Yippee.
P.S. I hope everyone's keeping up with their daily training. I'll be testing you all when I get back to make sure no one's regressed.
Yeah, you should probably Night Noel finally, dude. It's been so long.
P.P.S. I wrote individual letters for each and every one of you. Don't forget to write back.
That's all.
Everyone gets one? Wow! Sure writes a lot is really living up to his name.
That's pretty nice of him,
I
yeah?
guess the Grand Master must have something specific to say to each of us. Even I got a letter, and I'm not a real knight yet.
Well, Noel can throw a dummy, a training dummy, all the way through the gates of Mondstadt. I think she deserves it, man.
Jean? Oh, yes. That's our Grandmaster for you.
By the way, anyone know where I can find the cavalry captain? I have a letter for him as well.
Well, definitely not on a horse.
You mean Kaya? He said he was meeting a friend from the church at the Angel Share.
Drinking with Rosaria, I see.
Allegedly for work. Said he was exchanging intel. But I'd say there's a 50-50 chance he's just there for a drink.
Intelligence from the church. Yeah, it's Rosaria. She does stuff like that.
Paimon bets there'll be lots of familiar faces there. How about we deliver Kaya's letter? And these are there too as well!
Really? Oh, that would be a great help, thank you.
Our thanks to you too, Lowen. The other knights will help distribute the remaining letters. You've had a long journey. Please go get some rest.
Great. But I won't be resting just yet. I have one last letter to deliver to Wolvendom. This one, I was planning on delivering personally.
Oh?
I heard that another challenger recently passed Boreas's trial. Well, with any luck, that wolf might be willing to reveal himself to me, too.
Very
She's
well.
crazy.
But please remember to show respect to the local wolves.
I will. Goodbye.
Bro, how battle crazy can this guy be? Clearly, something is bothering Jean. I should talk to her before going to the Angel's Share. Can I talk to others? I can. Can I? I can.
Grandmaster offered lots of advice in his letter regarding my recent assessments. I didn't think he'd spare a thought for that kind of thing in the middle of an expedition.
What do you mean? He totally would.
Honorary knight, if you have the time, do you think you could help me out with my special training?
I mean, I wouldn't say I necessarily have the time right now, but sure, man.
He wants to test me to see if my skills have regressed? I still haven't forgotten how
He wants to
went
check
easy
you
on
out
me
too.
last time. I'm assuming you must have seen him going all out before. When the time comes, you'd better keep an eye on him for me.
What? Okay, I don't want to say this, Yula. I haven't seen Varka do anything really. Weirdly enough, he was the brains of the operation, which I know, shocking, but he didn't really do much fighting. Only these two? Where's the rest? What the fuck? Maybe if I leave, they're around here? Oh yeah. Isa.
Ah, the Grand Master. The archives are filled with documents awaiting his review.
Oh no.
I'm not letting him run off again until he's finished dealing with every last one. On another note, have you spoken to Jean? I hope she'll finally be able to relax a little once Varka returns.
I hope so. I sure hope so.
Okay, we'll deliver these letters to the Adventurers Guild and the Cat's Tail. You can just handle the ones for the Angel Share.
Okay.
The expedition is finally wrapping up. Oh, I hope the maps I made on our way there are good enough to get them safely home.
Yeah. Nice.
The Grand Master wrote in his letter that the Boom Blossom bombs we sent worked really well. He wants to know if we've made any more.
He's in the solitary confinement again. Can I open the door? I can't. Damn. That's so stupid. What did she do this time?
Honorary Knight, you're still here?
It seems like there's something on your mind.
Is it that obvious?
Huh? But Varka's coming back. The situation in Nokrai is stable. Surely things are looking up.
True. From what you and Lowen have told me, the expedition has indeed accomplished its strategic objectives.
I guess.
It seems that Mondstadt no longer faces any threat from the perils of the North, be they the Wild Hunt or the Doctor. And yet, for some reason, I can't help but recall something the Grandmaster said to me before he left.
Oh?
If I don't make it back from this expedition, you'll have to assume the mantle of Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Oh, shit.
If it comes to that, remember to train the next Knight of Boreas in my stead.
Why does there have to be a Knight of Boreas? Why does there have to be one?
I've planted some promising seeds in Mondstadt, but they still need time to grow.
Why does Boreas need another knight? Why does he need those?
Some have yet to master the art of social interaction. Some don't yet understand that they too need protecting. And some, well, some might not even want to be a knight yet. What's wrong? Well, there's no need to frown. I'm going on an expedition, not marching to my death. This is all just a contingency plan in the event that I'm unable to return. Until I return, I leave them in your care.
The lineage of the Knights of Boreas has nearly been extinguished twice in Mondstadt's history.
Yeah.
The first wandering knight to claim the title arrived in Mondstadt 1,000 years ago, along with his wolf companion. He was as free as the wind. He left no succession plan behind. Even his name was lost to history. The title of Boreas could have disappeared from Mondstadt just as he did, but he had an informal disciple, a knight named Ravenwood, who admired the Knight of Boreas greatly. Ravenwood's valor and swordsmanship earned him the wolf spirit's recognition. When the old aristocracy tried to regain power, Ravenwood came once more to Mondstadt's defense. From then on, the title of Knight of Boreas was passed down from generation to generation within the Knights of Favonius.
Wolf spirit? You mean that big blue wolf in Wolfenden?
Oh, Paimon, come on. Call him by his name.
Correct. As you may already know, the Wolf of the North is the surviving spirit of an ancient god, and the Knight of Boreas serves as an intermediary between him and humanity. Lupus Boreas, who had never known what it meant to love, came to understand it through the journey with his human companion. In the end, he chose to allow his power to become one with the land.
I said, there's no... Why are you asking stupid questions? There's no horses. Horses were never real, never will be real, and nothing. Okay? We don't need to ask these questions. We will never see them, and that's how it's gonna be.
This was once a well-known tale in Mondstadt, but these days, few people are aware that the starting point of the Wolf King's journey was not Mondstadt, but Nokrai.
I know that. I did the world quest, Jean.
Huh?
Could it be? He set off from the royal court of the... Yes! Actually...
You don't seem surprised. Did you sense something in Nokrai? Once again, you do us proud, Honorary Knight.
Jean, I didn't sense anything. I just, like, read a little book that I found. That's it. More like a diary, but still.
The great Wolf King of the North came here from Nokrai. Although he doesn't like to speak of his past. In fact, he rarely shows himself to people at all nowadays. As such, this tale can only be found deep within the Knights of Favonius library. Even among the Knights of Favonius, few are aware of it.
Bye, I said.
The Grand Master didn't disclose any concrete objectives before departing on his expedition. I couldn't help but wonder whether it might somehow be related to Nokrei's Wolf of the North. I kept my speculations to myself, however. Sharing them would only spread unwarranted suspicion toward the Four Winds among the people of Mondstadt.
Would it?
You experienced the turmoil caused by Dvalin the East Wind's
That is
actions for
true.
yourself. Surely you can understand my concern?
No wonder Varka wasn't clear about his motives. Is that what he was worried about?
Very possibly. He was probably also reserving judgment. Having heard about your experiences in Nodcry, I now suspect that the Grand Master hadn't yet ascertained the true identity of our enemy at that time.
Yeah.
And as it turns out, the Calamity born in the north wasn't an ancient god, but rather the Wild Hunt and the Doctor. I guess we were both jumping to conclusions.
Always better to be over-prepared than caught off guard. That is true. Facing the worst-case scenario with no backup plan would have been far worse. Prove this.
Yes, I completely agree. The tide can turn rapidly in times of battle. It's a leader's responsibility to prepare for every possible contingency, even if his contingency plan never needs to be put into action. I'm sure the Grand Master is relieved to know that it's in place. Thank you for being such a patient listener. I feel much more settled after talking with you. If you have any spare time, would you mind stopping off to say hello to the other knights? I'm sure they have all missed our honorary knight just as much as I have.
Maybe. I mean, I talked to all of the guys here, so I guess I'll just leave. I really wonder what the hell will happen in this quest.
That turned into a pretty long conversation, huh? We should probably go deliver those letters to the angel share now.
Yep, I'm on. We probably should do that. To the angel share. We go. Whoa. Bam.
When you're mixing drinks in hot weather, start by pouring in cold water and add ice cubes. Then drain out the water before adding the other ingredients. How's that for a secret recipe? Maybe it's worth a little intel in return.
That's how you pay for intel? Acid, why the hell are you here? I'm literally doing story. Why are you still here, dude? Why are you willingly sitting here with spoilers on your screen and in your ears? Why do you do this to yourself? What is your thought process there? Like, why? What is going on here? You know, I will never laugh at your these nuts joke, because they're fucking shit. Like, that's just how it is, dude. You know?
Please. I've known that little trick for a good 10 years at least. You'll have to offer something a little more substantial if you're serious about trading.
Goodbye, Acid. Never to be seen again. Oh, spoiler.
I know there's no one else in the tavern right now, but do you two really need to talk so loudly? Especially if you're supposed to be exchanging confidential information.
I didn't want to say this, but Diluc looks so shit. I'm so sorry, man.
Kaya! Rosaria! Diluc! Paimon knew we'd find you here.
Well, Diluc's the owner of this place, and we already knew that Kaya's here, and well, I knew Rosaria will be here too, so...
Looks like it's about to get even noisier.
A little liveliness never killed anyone. Traveler, Paimon, what brings you our way?
I work for the post office now. I'm a mailman.
Please allow me to once again express my sincere condolences regarding your late father and the incident with Eric. We make absolutely no excuse for his crimes. I hope you will give some serious consideration to the question I asked you before I left, though I'm sure you're tired of hearing me ask by now. The Knights of Favonius will always welcome you.
That's like so long ago. Diluc was still a kid when his father died. I don't think Varka was on the expedition for this long, was he? How are you saying this just now, after God knows how many years passed? Well, like, what the fuck? What's going on here, Varka? Diluc's father has been dead for God knows how long now. Like, what is going on? The fuck?
From the look on your face, I'm guessing the Grand Master is still refusing to drop it?
He nags like an old man. It's hardly surprising.
Huh? Drop what? What's this about?
Nothing, really. Before leaving on the expedition, Varka came here to chat with me over a drink. I failed to avoid it.
Okay.
He, asked me if I'd consider rejoining the Knights of Favonius, and I declined. He expressed his regret about everything that happened, and asked me to reconsider. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, right. Sounds like you skipped a lot of details.
Yeah.
There's clearly more to it.
Whatever details I chose to omit are in the past. Dragging them back up now serves no purpose.
You say that now, but back then, you couldn't let it go. You and the Knights of Favonius were constantly at odds.
I wasn't seeing the full picture. I've had a lot of time to reflect since then, but my answer remains unchanged. I'm not rejoining the Knights of Favonius. Both the Grandmaster and the acting Grandmaster are too upright and honorable.
Uh-huh.
I can't see the shadows that lurk beneath them due to the size of the organization they lead. They need someone on the outside to keep watch vigilantly.
If I had a Mora for every time I've heard you repeat that argument. I actually don't disagree with the first part of what you said, but don't you think someone can keep tabs on things from the inside?
Yeah, that would probably even make it easier.
When you join an organization, you're bound by its rules, no matter how free it may seem on the surface.
Yeah, but what if his position is to do internal, like, you know, investigations? Then it's his official position, so Jean wouldn't, like, cause him any troubles. Just let him work and, you know.
You think so? Never mind the Knights. Have you honestly ever been bound by the rules of the Church?
Good question. Have you considered that maybe that's why I chose to join the Church and not the Knights to begin with?
Are they arguing or not? It's kind of hard to tell.
No, I think it's pretty standard for them.
Oh, kind of like the contingencies Jean was talking about. The more ways they have to protect their home, the better. Huh? Traveler?
I wonder if this is exactly what Varka was hoping for. Why? Why would he? The fuck? Let's talk. Where did Rosaria go?
What should I report back to the Grand Master on? Let me think. Public order inside the city, monster activity in the wild. Oh, and a review of the latest vintages. I think I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, he probably would be interested in that last part.
My reply won't be a long one, as usual. I'm sure Varka won't be surprised.
Diluc's letter will be, Dear Grandmaster, no. Signed, Diluc. You know. Actually, it will be signed with the full name. It's Diluc. It will be Diluc Ragenwilder. That's his last name, right? I think. Yeah. I think he's from that clan, right?
If you hadn't had to deliver that guy's mail, you wouldn't have been subjected to all this tedious arguing. When I write back, I'll tell him to quit making trouble for other people.
Why are you, like, why are you so bitchy in this sentence? Does she not like Varka? Like, what? I don't think he caused any issues. Like, I don't care that they had a low argument here. It's just, what the hell?
That's no trouble. Lowen did most of the work. We just volunteered to do the last leg of the journey. Mostly so we could come say hello.
I didn't really call that an argument. Yeah, I don't think so.
So you see what's really going on here? All three of us fell for that old rascal's scheme far too readily.
Why is she like this, right? What is going on?
Huh? Scheme? What do you mean? Was Varka lying in his letters then?
No. While I'm sure Varka knows full well that Diluc would never agree to rejoin the Knights, I believe the sentiments he expressed were genuine, as was his offer to welcome Diluc back. There are people like Kaya and I And then there are those who are true champions of justice to the core. Those people are the most susceptible to being driven to extremes by great upheaval. It's happened in Mondstadt before. Not only that, but it happened to a Knight of Boreas. That'll really hit home for Varka.
Oh.
And that's why his nagging is even more persistent than usual.
Champion of justice driven to extremes.
Yeah. So no one's told you this before? The lineage of the Knights of Boreas had nearly been extinguished twice in history. The first was at its inception. The second was the case I was alluding to.
Oh! Wasn't Jean telling us about this? Wait, and then we got caught up talking about the expedition, and we never got around to the second time.
I happened to hear about it from Varka once when he was drinking and started yammering on. The second crisis in the Knights of Boreas lineage. It was 500 years ago.
Oh my god. It's almost like everything is happening 500 years ago.
Although the Knights of Boreas are meant to be intermediaries between humans and wolves, in practice, very few of them have been truly recognized by Lupus Boreas over the past millennium. Of those who have, the best known are the first Knight of Boreas, Ravenwood, the wolf pup Rostam, and Varka himself.
Dude, being called Wolf Pup as your title gotta be hella embarrassing. The fuck? I'd just quit if they called me the Wolf Pup. Are you serious, dude?
But 500 years ago, there was one who earned the respect of Boreas even before gaining the title. He was a disciple of Rostam. They thought he would become the mightiest knight of Boreas who ever lived. He was the perfect knight. Righteous, principled. His name was Roland, the blood-stained knight.
Oh my god.
Yikes! Bloodstained Knight? That sounds a little ominous.
It's so cool that the artifact lore is actually getting like fucking actual quests nowadays. Dude, it's so hype.
Well, apparently his original title was the White Knight. But he lost countless comrades during the Abyssal Calamity 500 years ago, including his tutor and mentor, Rostam. The endless bloodshed stained his sword and armor a crimson as deep as black, transforming the White Knight into the Blood-Stained Knight. After that, he threw himself completely into battling monsters, leaving Mondstadt and the Knights of Favonius behind. To this day, no one knows his final whereabouts.
I assume in Varka's eyes the next Knight of Boreas will be Razor, I would assume, right? I don't think fucking Boreas ever spoke to anybody willingly other than Razor. So I would presume that's who he chose as a successor.
It's hard to say whether the loss of an important figure in his life is what drove him to the point of obsession, or whether he was already too far gone to save. But had he known that the Knights of Favonius would always welcome him back, perhaps things would have turned out differently. So if you want my opinion, the reason why Varka keeps asking Diluc to rejoin, despite knowing that he'll never say yes, is to let him know you're not alone. After all these years, he's still as persistent as ever. Just like how he used to be with me.
He doesn't want Diluc to go to the, like, dark path. I see.
Huh. Turns out Varka's a lot more thoughtful than he lets on. Paimon had the wrong idea about him. Anyway, there's still something about this whole Boreas business that Paimon isn't really getting. Wasn't Andreas a god in Mondstadt thousands of years in the past?
Yeah.
If so, why did Jean say that Boreas and the Wandering Knight only arrived here just 1,000 years ago? Plus, Paimon's super curious about what happened to Roland.
Yeah. We can meet up with Lochen and Wolfendom while we're at it. Shall we go get answers straight from the horses or Wolf's mouth? Dude, they really keep saying the word horse a lot recently, and it's pissing me off.
That's a great idea! Jean said he hasn't been showing himself much lately, but he always seems happy to oblige whenever you show
Dude.
up. Let's go!
If the Mondstadt expansion, I don't know when it will come out or what, but if there's not a single fucking real horse in there, then like what the fuck are we even doing? You know, what the hell are we even doing at that point? There is no way that there can be no fucking horses. Okay, we talk to everybody. Off to Wolvendom. Oh. Oh, it's loading something. Oh shit.
What's going on here? Was Wolvendom always like this?
No.
Paimon has a bad feeling about this. The Wild Hunt? What are they doing here? Watch out!
They're just here like that. Yeah.
Converge. Flow. The Temple of Wisdom.
Wait, why are you playing the Nordcry music? That doesn't make sense. Why not play a Mondstadt battle theme?
Are you alright?
Stay alert.
Oh no! What now? There better not be more Wild Hunt monsters!
Stop blowing.
You scared Paimon stiff! She thought you were...
Stop right there! Answer me this. The 2 letters I gave you, who are they for?
What? Do you look in Kaya?
2 letters? Wasn't it 3?
Ah. Wait, did he saw copies of people?
Okay. Well, Paimon's coolest naive expression doesn't appear to be an act.
Hey! What are you trying to say? Wait, what are you trying to say, huh?
Huh? You passed the test, Paimon. Congrats.
Paimon passed a test? Really? Ha! She didn't even realize she was taking one!
Bro.
You may dispense with your suspicions. The Wolfpack has borne witness. They fought against the aberrations that encroached upon this land. And our attackers showed no ability to disguise themselves this time. Ah, a familiar scent. Come. I will await you at the usual grounds.
Well, if the boss of Wolvendom has vouched for you, I guess I should apologize for doubting you just now.
It always pays to remain vigilant. Yeah. Were you talking about the Wild Hunt too?
Sure was. Fortunately, my experience in
How did they
Nodcry
get
didn't
here?
go to waste. Turns out the Wild Hunt all feel the same when you stab them. They didn't stand a chance.
Why is he so crazy?
Something seems wrong with that old wolf, though. Go on. You should check on him.
He didn't sound like himself. I don't remember the actual Andreas sound like this. And this might be the dark version of him. Because it's been a while since we talked to actual Andreas, but like he sounds way too deep. I don't know. Oh, I guess it is just him. Do I really not remember his actual voice? Razor.
Lupus Boreas, not injured. Why so weak? Am I not strong enough?
You are not to blame. With your Iron Claw, you successfully blocked their attacks. However, their assault went beyond the mere physical world.
Oh.
They followed my trail from the distant north across the ley lines. They sought to corrupt the territory I protect. But I shall not let them succeed without a fight.
Hell yeah. That's my wolf. So they came from Nordcry.
We meet again, human Lupical.
So, are you saying that the Wild Hunt we just got attacked by came all the way from Nodcry to Mondstadt? How is that even possible?
As you know, I stand before you as an incomplete being. I am but one remnant of the god Andreas' soul, the source of this turmoil. I can sense it. It lies in the north. It is the part of me that remains in Nodcry, from whence I came.
Huh? Now Paimon's even more confused. How can you be in two places at once?
Paimon, he just said he's just a part of him. Come on, man. Get your shit together. That means there's more parts. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Are all gods like this? That's an interesting thing to bring up, because kinda. Not even just gods, right? Zibai got split into pieces. The fucking heavenly principles split himself into the shades because they're made of him, right? What else? There is more instances. I mean, a lot of fucking things get split into different parts. That is like a very common thing, weirdly enough, for like higher beings here. Do you all like to split yourself into more? Yeah.
For many gods, housing a part of their soul within an object is no difficult feat. But those who can perform such delicate partitions as this are rare, even among the gods.
Can you do it? Venti?
The Wolf King, Andrius, was particularly adept in this art. Otherwise, no remnants of his soul would have survived till the present day.
Huh? The bard's back?
Yeah.
Toadif Bard? What are you doing here?
Maybe the god of Animo guided me here. For it appears that someone is in need of a tale from the distant past. And our wolf friend doesn't seem too keen on recounting it himself. Who better than a bard to do the honors? Lord Boreas, do I have your blessing to share this story?
As you wish.
Lupus Boreas wandered the frozen tundra and stumbled into the Sealy Hall. Enchanted by their song, tender as the dawn starlight, and curious about the ways of humankind, the wolf bade farewell to his home and set off for the city to the south.
Dude, they are giving you the thing from the fucking world quest that we did. Whoa, that's so cool. I'm actually gonna take a screenshot of this picture. I wanted to screenshot the actual mural at the world quest place, but this is way higher quality because it's literally just the artwork. Dude, that's so cool that they recount this to you. For people who don't really do world quests or whatever, like this is really nice. And it's a good refresher.
As the high tower crumbled and the fierce winds fell silent, Lupus Boreas, who once had hunted with the storm winds himself, looked within and inquired, was the shelter he provided for humanity really any different from that given by the reclusive king in his tower? The wolf entrusted those under his protection to a new god and quietly returned to the frozen north. There, in a palace long since abandoned by its former master, the great wolf closed his eyes and slept.
Wait, what? Pause. Stumble into the Sealy Hall, right? That's where the Sealy lady is. Yeah, one of the angels. Okay, bade farewell to her, I assume, and went to Mondstadt. And then he saw, I assume this is like the Caribbean thing, the tower in the old Mondstadt, right? So he saw what he was doing, right? And he was like, wait, that's kind of what I do. And he realized that it's not a good thing. So then he entrusted those under his protection to a new god. I presume it would be at that point Barbados, right? And left back north. But he left a piece of him here? As Andrius? Like, is that... If he left north, why is the current Andrius here? Why is this part here still, if he left?
500 bitter winters passed. Then 500 equally frigid springs. He slumbered undisturbed until a knight stumbled in from the cold, just as Lupus Boreas had once done at the Seelie Hall, and awoke him at long last.
Oh, okay.
The knight asked the wolf to join him on a journey south, to see once more the land that had all but faded from his memory.
Oh.
The gentle wolf, unwilling to refuse the human's earnest plea, split his soul into 2 halves and left his home once more.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. So like a really long time ago, he showed up back when Old Mondstadt was still a thing, and then he realized that what he was doing wasn't really good, because he saw what the Caribbean was doing was exactly the same, and he was like, that's not good for people. So then he left. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. And then 500 years later, the knight showed up north, and he was like, yo, Andreas, let me take you back to Mondstadt. You gotta check out how people are doing nowadays. So he then split himself in half, and the one that we know came with him, but the others stayed. That's why they're into... Okay.
Seeing how the ice and snow had given way to verdant plains, hearing the laughter and song that now filled the once somber city, the aging Lupus Boreas turned to his friend, the god of Animo, and remarked, "So, this is the world the humans dreamed of."
Uh-huh. Wait, let me see this. What is... It's like a seed growing. I'm gonna screenshot all of these because they're really pretty. I don't... Is this symbology that, you know, it was frozen and now finally plants sprout, or like... I don't know.
Though the knight's journey was not yet over, the wolf chose to bid farewell to his companion here. He had written the end to his story. What knowledge he had been gifted flowed into the land. Everything he was, he gave unto the world. Well, that's how a bard would tell the tale. Lord Boreas, is there anything you'd like to add?
There is no need for you to ask that question.
Uh-huh.
So that's what happened. You returned to Mondstadt with that knight 1,000 years ago, and then, for the sake of the new Mondstadt, you...
You need not feel remorse on my account. That was my answer, my decision. If anyone should feel regret, it is the part of me who remained in Notcry. I fear Andreas has not found peace in his heart even to this day.
Ah.
That is surely why those vile aberrations were able to exploit his weakness, sowing the seeds of all the turbulence that has ensued.
But we followed Boreas' trail in Notcry. We investigated and discovered no signs of instability.
Okay.
Andreas should still be slumbering by the lakeside. Perhaps all the recent turmoil in Notcry has had unforeseen consequences.
Oh, wait. Is that when... Okay, it might be a different... But there's this wolf showing up at the peak of a mountain near the lakeside, where it's like, the presence of Boreas is lacking, and then he fucking dips. Is that related? I assume it's just a little thing for Varka. When you pull for Varka, you can do something with that, but maybe it's for this. Maybe it's a tease for this quest.
And there's more. I detect another familiar scent from across the ley lines. A scent that reeks of blood.
Could it be Roland, the Bloodstained Knight?
Oh, the White Knight who became the Bloodstained Knight? The mightiest knight of Boreas? But wasn't he from 500 years ago? You think he's immortal or something?
He got wild hunted.
I remember him as just a man. His lifespan should be no longer than any other of his kind. But before he severed his connection to Boreas, his final destination, it was the ancient kingdom of Conria, as you call it. Beyond that, I know not if he lived or died.
Oh, Kandria 500 years ago.
If you want to get to the bottom of this, I'm afraid you'll have to make another trip to Nodcry yourselves. As luck would have it, another old friend of ours just so happens to be free right now. If you ask him nicely,
No way we're gonna
he might give
fucking
you a lift.
fly on the valley.
That could save you a lot of time on the road.
I can teleport, Venti. Canonically, I can teleport.
No wonder I can suddenly sense the east wind's presence.
If even Mondstadt has been affected by the fallout, Nodcry must be in real trouble by now. I hope Varka can handle it.
Varka? Is he in danger?
I believe too many passengers would slow our dear friend down. I fear he only has room to carry one person, along with perhaps a diminutive companion.
I'll go.
Alright, wish it could be me, but I accept that we should send our strongest warrior to fight Nodcry's battles. I'll stay here and deal with any wild hunt that try harassing Mondstadt. It'll be a good chance to try out some new moves.
Why is he so insane? Dude, when I saw Lohan and like them talk about it, I was like, oh, he's gonna be like a really proper knight and he's gonna be like whatever. Nah, he's fucking a battle crazy maniac. Dude.
I stay in Mondstadt too. With Traveler's help, Varka will be safe.
He will be.
Razor, give me your iron claw.
Oh? Oh, he buffed his weapon. Wait.
Golden-haired traveler, give this token to the current knight of Boreas.
Oh, never mind. Okay, what's this?
It is a wolf spirit. It contains my power and thoughts. Though I have given him a piece before, this should bring him new strength.
So you just took Razor's fucking sword?
The Dominator of Wolves once bestowed the power of his soul upon his pack, strengthening their hearts and sharpening their claws and fangs.
But human hearts and flesh cannot bear the soul of a wolf directly. It would be akin to forcefully merging a human and a wolf into one being.
Mm-hmm.
They would descend into chaos. To prevent the entanglement of souls, the most I can do is temporarily house my power and thoughts within claws and fangs wrought of steel. Although, truth be told, that knight does not lack for power. What he needs more is the thoughts within. But I shall leave this for him to explain.
Okay. Is it safe to separate a piece of the wolf spirit at a time like this?
The great wolf king of the north remains strong for now. Besides, do I not have the protection of my Lupacol?
Well, you just fucking stripped him of his weapon.
I will protect Lupacol. The north and Varka, I leave to you.
Just give me the word whenever you're ready.
Give me the Valen. I wanna fly on him. Oh wait, I can talk to the others, wait.
I can read Varka's letter. I will try my best to write a reply.
Razor can read.
Wolf's claws make poor instruments for writing human words. But that token will suffice to convey my thoughts.
Hey Boreas. What about you, Lohan?
I sure didn't expect my experience fighting the wild-hunted Nodcry to come in handy back here in Mondstadt. Almost makes me wonder if this was the reason I was sent back.
Maybe.
Also, how come that bard knows so much, and what was he doing at the Thousand Winds Temple?
Don't worry about it.
I don't really care, as long as I get to do some fighting. I'm looking forward to trading blows with Lupus Boreas when he's fully recovered. I bet he'll wipe the floor with me.
You want him to wipe the floor with you? He's insane. He's like a fucking... like a masochist at this point. What the fuck?
Any questions before you set off? Better ask
Gladly.
now. you'll probably have to hit the ground running when you get to Nodcry.
About the Wolf of the North.
The root of this turmoil lies with the remnant soul that Andrius, dominator of wolves and god of the North Wind, left in Nodcry. He once left Nodcry and braved the blizzards to confront the god of storms and claim the right to rule. Yet even as the tower fell, he chose to abandon his claim.
Yeah.
Instead, he returned to the north and slumbered for 1,000 years before finally journeying back, under the name of Boreas, with the first Knight of Boreas to witness the new face of Mondstadt. When the wolf spirit could no longer maintain his physical form, Boreas chose to pour his power into the ley lines. With that, he became the North Wind of Mondstadt, as he is still known to this day. Any questions before you set off?
About Roland.
About 500 years ago, Roland seemed destined to become the mightiest Knight of Boreas ever to have lived. But he was too pure of heart.
Okay.
He believed firmly in his own ideals of chivalry, vowing to eliminate all injustice from the world. But the world had never been perfect and pure, nor would it ever be. Neither his mentor, the wolf pup Rostam, nor the Grand Master, known as the Lion of Light, could persuade him to temper his obsession.
Bro, Wolf Pup is such a shitty title. I'm sorry, man.
But what was the scent that reeks of blood that Lupus Boreas sensed? And what is its connection to Conria and the Abyss? Perhaps you will uncover the truth in Nodcry. Any questions before you set off?
About the token and the wolf
now.
spirit.
The soul of a wolf is as unyielding as ice, and Andrius is a master of molding and shaping it. His people once drew great strength and wisdom from the wolf spirit, but human hearts and flesh cannot contain the soul of a god. Attempting to place the wolf spirit in a human vessel would slowly devour their sense of self. Even if Lupus Boreas did not intend for that to happen. That's why Lupus Boreas developed the technique of imbuing weapons with his soul. It is his way of blessing his human Lupical with the wolf spirit's protection. In fact, there's an ancient song that tells this tale. A weapon once of common iron, now through friendship turned divine. Twixt man and wolf a bond was made, a power born within the blade.
You didn't need to sing for me right now,
As much as he might claim not to accept humans, his actions sing a different tune. Oh, but keep that little observation between us, will you?
Yeah,
Any questions before you set off?
We're good. We can go.
All right. Over to you, Dvalin.
Dude, he's just here. That's hype. Oh. Okay. I hate that I can canonically teleport, yet I still need to ride a dragon, bro.
The Knight of Boreas awaits below. We must part ways here. Barbatos and I have other plans. We will meet you again later.
Sure, man.
Alright! Hey, wait! How are we getting down?
Just... Paimon, you can fly. Wait, I'm actually just fucking falling down. Whee! Oh. That's actually kind of fun.
Hold the line! The enemy's on the brink of collapse!
Grandmaster! It's...
Haha! Reinforcements! It's about time!
I just tanked that fall. Why am I fucking Dendro? Anyway, Honorary Knight reporting for duty, Grandmaster.
And Paimon too!
What's the situation?
We're just about hanging in there. Most of their grunts are taken care of now. Their leader's gonna have to make a decision soon. Fight or flight? What will it be, mightiest Knight of Boreas?
As expected, this hastily summoned Wild Hunt horde is nothing but a disorganized rabble. A mere shadow of the forces gathered by the Rahir of Solnari. But they have served their purpose. I now understand your tactics, and you, in turn, understand mine. This is fair. This is the way of chivalry. Farewell, heir to the knighthood of Boreas. Whether you choose to resist me or not, I shall set right the injustices of this world. In the name of the blood-stained night.
So why is Roland a fucking
they're
wolf?
retreating for now.
How did he become a wolf?
So that Wolf of the North lookalike, that was Andreas? But why would he be leading the Wild Hunt? And why was he talking about the Bloodstained Night? Ugh, forget that. We can save the details for later. He was the enemy boss, right? Are we just gonna let him get away?
I mean...
There's no point chasing after him. We've crossed blades already, and it ended in a stalemate. Right now, there's nothing we could do about him.
Well, but I'm here now. Why? As strong as he might look, surely he can't be any stronger than the foes we fought before.
True. We're still not certain of his true identity, but whether he's a god corrupted by the Abyss or a legendary knight, killing him might be just about possible. Especially now that you're here.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at that.
The difficult part is, we can't kill him right now.
Huh? What do you mean? Is he immortal or something?
No. Judging from our skirmishes so far, I don't think he's got any special abilities of that caliber. Nor does he have the ridiculous level of power wielded by the five sinners.
They're the five sinners. Come on, man.
But, compared to Rerir, our current foe clearly has a better understanding of how to exploit Nodcry to his advantage. Particularly when it comes to Andreas' remnant soul.
Okay, so what you're really worried about isn't so much the enemy himself, but the god remains.
Exactly. Sounds like you realize what the crux of the issue
Oh
is.
yeah, god remains always fuck everything up, dude. They're like hella, I don't know, let's say toxic to everything around them. Plus, when you kill a god, something really bad happens every single time. Like, my favorite example of that is, fuck, was the god of salt named Havria? I don't know why that name pops into my head, but I think so. Either way, when the god of salt was killed, it literally turned everyone around into fucking salt statues. Just because she died. She wasn't trying to do that, it just fucking happened because she died. That happens for every god when they die. Something fucked up is happening, right? Immediately, it's like instant. So you can't just fucking kill a god like it's nothing. You need to be prepared for whatever is to come afterwards. So we can't just kill a god casually, even if we have enough strength to do so.
I managed to cut off a sample from our foe, which Albedo and Durin are analyzing as we speak. Meanwhile, our other allies should be making their way home from their own battles by now. Let's discuss this further when they're back. We still have some big challenges ahead before this expedition can finally be declared a victory.
Where are we going? Is that Yahoda?
The meeting's probably
The
gonna be in the
goat?
biggest tent, right? Looks like a bunch of people are there already. Why don't we go chat with them?
Oh my god, it's Yahoda, dude.
Hey, good to see you again. Oh, Boss Sneff asked me to pass on a message. She went to see Lauma and Columbina at the Frost Moon Scions. Apparently, there haven't been any changes to that space the Rahir of Solnari's in.
Oh, okay.
That means the recent Wild Hunt attacks have nothing to do with Rerir, right? Whew, that's a relief. Paimon doesn't fancy facing him again.
No, Raryu gave up. He's at peace now. He won't do anything anymore. He fully gave up, like clearly. After that one talk he had with Columbina, it's clear that he won't do anything bad anymore.
They're keeping a close watch on it just in case. With so many moon experts on the case, we're in pretty safe hands, huh?
I guess so.
Lauma and Columbina asked me to pass on a message too. Focus on the enemy you are facing. The moon will protect you all.
Thank you, Bina.
You know something? These Knights of Favonius are paying me a pretty nice sum to deliver a few simple messages. Varka's a generous guy.
Get your bag, girl. Get your bag. Hell yeah. Maybe you should start working for the Knights of Favonia. You don't know, you know? Never.
Short distance propulsion module on cooldown. 15 minutes until next departure. Switching to chat mode. Hello there, Paimon, traveler.
What's up, Inefa? What are you doing here?
Varka placed a sizable order with the Clink Clink Krumkake craft shop. I know is hard at work producing the strategic reserve, while I am handling the deliveries. Secondly, I am also here to attend the meeting in her place.
Okay. Oh, that's all? Oh. Not Flynn's? Are the bros back together?
Huh? Flint's? Paimon thought the Lightkeeper's rep would be Iqua or Nikita.
No, how could Varka not invite his bro? It's not like you to volunteer to attend a meeting.
You're quite right. However, Itlua and Nikita are both busy organizing the Ratniki's region-wide response to the recent attacks. And since I'm well acquainted with everyone else here, I was the one they recommended to attend the meeting.
Okay. Oh, so you don't even want to be here.
Sometimes you don't get a choice when there might be consequences down the line.
He totally wants to be here. I mean, his bro is right there. Can't you see him? I think that's all the people. Varka.
Hey, Honorary Knight. Looks like pretty much everyone's here. Oh, Beto and Durin are just wrapping up their analysis. You want to wait for them here?
Yeah, I talked to everybody.
While we're waiting, could you update me on the situation in Mondstadt?
It's pretty... well, not that bad, but pretty bad. After being Varka and the Syrian, must you explain the relationship between God of the Northwind and the Bloodstained Knight to the attendees.
And that's where things stand. The Wild Hunt is no longer under the Reikir of Solnari's control, but it has been reborn from the ashes and is now launching widespread attacks. Intel from the Frostmoon Scions and the Curatorium of Secrets corroborates this. No disturbances have been detected in the space where Rere resides. What we are facing here is a completely new foe.
Summarizing current situation. To confirm, the present leader of the Wild Hunt is the creature resembling a wolf. Andrius, god of the North Wind.
Kinda.
More precisely, it's the external will that has seized control of Andrius' spirit, namely Roland, the Bloodstained Knight.
Whoa. Hold on. I'm completely lost. Isn't Roland some Mondstadter from like 500 years ago?
Yeah, you got that. You're not lost.
How'd he suddenly get wrapped up with a god from 1,000 years in the past and the present-day Wild Hunt?
Allow us to explain that part. Are you familiar with compensation mechanisms? When an organism sustains damage, relevant tissues will undergo changes to offset the loss of function. For example, when one kidney is damaged, the other will be strengthened to compensate. Or, when a main artery is blocked, the collateral vessels become more active.
Yeah, that does happen.
Similarly, when the Wild Hunt lost their leader, the Abyss harnessed the memories that flow throughout the ley lines to fashion a new one, fit for the present circumstances. That new leader is a mirror image of Roland, the Bloodstained Knight.
Oh, so it's not the real him, it's an imitation. Kinda like the Pyro Sovereign in Natlan. I see, okay.
Right. No matter how strong the compensation is, it will never quite match the functionality of the original organ. The Roland replica can't possibly imitate Rere's overwhelming power, nor his ability to disguise himself as others. So, the Abyss made use of the connection between Roland and Boreas to compensate for this lack of power.
Okay.
The replica corrupted and took control of Andrius as he slumbered by the bank of Amsvartnir, ultimately manifesting as the giant beast that you all witnessed. However, exactly why the Abyss chose Roland to mimic, and indeed how it was able to do so, remains unclear.
I mean, I presume he died back in Khaenri'ah, so the Abyss would have him in their memory, whatever.
I guess he must have gotten caught up with the Abyss or Nodcry somehow during his wanderings through Tevat. But we can keep those questions on the back burner.
Okay, Paimon gets all that, but what did you mean when you said we can't kill him right now?
We can't kill him right now because a dead god may prove more dangerous than a living one.
Yeah, exactly.
From intelligence gathered during the expedition, we have reason to believe that the power released when a god is felled
can have catastrophic consequences for us mortals.
That's what I said, exactly. Like when the tower fell in Storm Terror's lair, or when the humans turned into... That's what I was talking about, the salt. Yep. But yeah, I guess when the Caribbean died, that's what caused the tower to truly crumble there. So that is true. I'm pretty sure once he died, a big ass fucking storm happened, right? And that's... yeah. But I'm gonna go with...
Worse still, the wrath that remains after a god's passing becomes a source of endless turmoil. Once god remains contaminate the land, they will persist for thousands of years.
Like the Tatargami on Yashiori Island and Tatarasuna are the karmic debt borne by the Yakshas for millennia. True, yep.
This land has already been ravaged by the wild hunt. If we add god remains to the mix, it'd be like adding salt to an open wound, placing everyone who lives here in perilous danger.
Query. While I can indeed find records of disasters caused by god remains in my database, there also appear to be cases of gods dying naturally with no ill effects. In Natlan, the passing of the Pyro Archon's flame is a common occurrence throughout history, and even the part of Andreas who remains in Mondstadt has experienced death once before, has he not?
Oh, well, the Andrews that died in Mondstadt poured all of his power into the ley lines, therefore him then dying physically wouldn't really do anything because he didn't have any power at the time, right? And the Pyro Archon, that's like, you just give the gnosis to someone else, really. That's kind of what's happening. So like once you give your power to another person, you no longer have said power, so you can just die. You're just a human being at that point, you know? It's kind of not... because Pyro Archons are just regular ass humans, right? If like Venti loses his gnosis, for example, which he did, obviously, he still has god power in him, because he's not just a human, he's like an actual like elemental being of like very high caliber, right? But a Pyro Archon is just a fucking regular ass dude, and if without a gnosis, they're just like a regular vision user, if they even have a vision, right? So it's...
Great question. Glad you asked. Honorary Knight, you said Lupus Boreas gave you a token to pass on to me? Please, present it now. It should help explain things faster.
Here we go. I have this claymore of razors.
Come forth, Boreas.
Whoa.
This form has come to the end of its time. I'm afraid I can accompany you no further on your journey.
Oh.
My soul will fall into silence, and my power will flow into the ley lines of this land. Perhaps this is all that a wolf can hope to do for humankind. Do not grieve for me, for this is the end I have chosen. Instead, remember that one day, your wandering too must come to an end. Where and when shall that be?
Okay, is that Andrews's memories talking to Roland, or is it currently him talking to Varka saying that he's about to fucking die? He told us he was fine, so I assume this is memories, right?
A final wish before I slumber. Sing me a song. That melody you so often hummed in the taverns.
Okay, it is Roland, yeah. Wait. Oh, that was just the Mondstadt theme, right? Yeah. It was hard to figure out because it was so deep.
You saw it too. You must have keen powers of perception. Not that it surprises me. That was Boreas' final thoughts before merging with the ley lines. It's the reason Mondstadt remains unharmed by his god remains.
Mm-hmm.
In his final moments, he made a choice to give everything he was to the ley lines. All to protect Mondstadt from harm.
Sounds like Andreas spent thousands of years searching for his place in the world, too.
Yes. And now our task is to return the answer he found, the decision he made, to Andreas' heart. Only then can he break free from the corruption and control of the Abyss, and make that decision once more.
Okay, to merge himself with the ley lines, yeah.
I see. I would say that planting thoughts inside the mind of a god sounds a little far-fetched, but since it was his own wish to begin with, it sounds feasible to me.
Wait, we already have a perfect solution? Then why are we even having this meeting? Let's go do this thing!
Yeah, hold on. How will you do this? Please, tell me. Enlighten us.
Ha ha ha. If only it were that simple. Unfortunately, this one thought alone is unlikely to be powerful enough to break through the Abyss's control and reach Andreas' heart. We need to find a way to make the thought within this sword stronger and more resilient.
For now, Boreas needs all his remaining strength to fight against the abyssal corruption to Mondstadt's ley lines. He can't afford to send us any more of his power. However, since his form was unstable during his journey with the first Knight of Boreas, many wolf spirit fragments were left behind along the way.
Could we try and purify him?
If we can collect those fragments, we can use them to strengthen the decision to merge with the ley lines.
So we need to retrace his steps and look for random fragments? But they could be anywhere between Nodcry and Mondstadt. It'll be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
You don't need to worry about that. There's a few fragments left to gather in Nodcry, but apart from that, most of them are already inside this sword. I've been collecting them during the whole expedition.
Is that what the fucking expedition was all about? To gather all the pieces of Andreas? Dude.
Huh? Wait, really?
How far ahead did you fucking plan this, dude?
I mean, it's an expedition, not a stroll in the park. Each step of the way, we've been hard at work planning for every possible contingency. Not just the wild hunt in the Abyss, but ancient gods remaining in Nodcry.
Sounds like this plan was a long time in the making. It's almost as if you foresaw the future.
Well, it so happens that a certain witch, as a reward for being strong, let him just take a little look-see at a scry glass, you know?
As a matter of fact, I did. I caught a glimpse of fate's reflection. But I can't take credit for it. It was all thanks to the help of a few friends.
Why is the friends the scryglass? The scryglass ain't your friend. It was Barbeloth, okay? Or Hexen Circle as a whole, but...
Still, all I foresaw was that an abyssal calamity was brewing in the north. Had I known more, we could have saved a lot of energy. Instead, we've had to make best guesses, prepare for every possible scenario. If all that preparation went to waste, all the better for it. But anything that proved useful, we knew we'd be grateful for down the line.
Yeah, and sure enough, now it's proving useful.
Sure is. Just one crucial step remains. We need to gather the last few wolf spirit fragments scattered around Nodcry, and use them to make the thought within this sword as strong as it could possibly be. According to what Boreas told me before we left Mondstadt, his form was at its most unstable at the beginning of his journey. That means the fragments here should be the most powerful ones.
Okay.
But of course, we've been tied up fighting battles since the day we set foot in Nodcry. First with the Wild Hunt, then with the Doctor. So, it wasn't until recently that we were finally able to confirm the status of the Wolf Spirit fragments. We now know there are 3 left to find.
Okay, so 3 more mini-expeditions to go.
I managed to gather 1 fragment before Roland reappeared. I also have a confirmed location for the second, which I'll take care of in short order. As for the 3rd fragment, we've identified a general search area to focus on, but we'll need all hands on deck to pinpoint the exact location.
Wow, you've made a lot of progress already.
The final snag is that since our foe is a replica of Roland, he too will be aware of Andreas' history. He's sure to try and sabotage our plans by any means at his disposal. So everyone needs to bring their A game.
Yeah.
With our foe being from Mondstadt, It's our duty as Mondstadters to defeat him.
And since the Wild Hunt is involved, the Lightkeepers will provide their full support.
Hell yeah, thank you, Flint.
The Clink Clink Krumkake craft shop will also help in any way we can.
So what do they need me here for? Wait, I think maybe I signed a contract at some point. Didn't exactly scrutinize it though. I mean, who actually reads those things anyway, right?
Yahoda, you have to read the contracts. What if the contract said that you have to fucking mop all the floors at the fucking Favonius headquarters? Now you would have to do it, but you don't know about it. What the fuck is wrong with you? Hello, Cody.
Ah, great. Knew I could count on you all. Lastly, our friend from the Curatorium of Secrets will provide intel and relay battlefield communications. Looking at you, Yehoda.
So, you'll be darting back and forth across the battlefield, dodging the Wild Hunt and the shadow of an ancient god. I'm impressed by your courage, Miss
She
Yehoda.
has no idea.
Rating for Yehoda updated. Higher quality ingredients will be used to prepare your future meals.
Darn it! I should have known this payday wouldn't come that easy.
I'll deal with the second Wolf Spirit fragment, which we already know the location of. The moment you make any progress with Fragment 3, be sure to give me an update.
Will do.
Traveler, could you join me in retrieving Fragment 2?
Oh,
I have a
okay.
feeling that your unique constitution might come in handy.
Yes, sir.
All right, time is of the essence. Let's move out, people. Dismissed!
Dude, hell yeah. Let's talk to them. Talking about.
Speaking of contingency plans, I now recall that Varka also made a contingency plan when he asked me to deliver that letter.
Oh, really?
Perhaps I should ask Aino to prepare some additional backup modules for me.
Oh, okay. Flint.
Remnant fragments of an ancient god. Thoughts stored inside a blade. Maybe I'm overthinking this, but I suspect there is more to Mr. Varka's plan than what he's revealed to us so far.
Probably.
Then again, the enemy can harness the Wild Hunt to spy on us wherever we go. As our commander, I'm sure he has his reasons for choosing not to tell us everything.
Yeah, for sure. Hold up.
Yehoda, you dummy! You took the stupid job of your own free will! Oh, crying isn't gonna get you out of it!
My goodness. See, this is what happens when you don't read the fucking contract you sign. Man, we love Yahoda over here. There's a Yahoda love zone. We love her.
Didn't you say Fragment 2 was supposed to be right here? Where the heck is it?
Varka, what the fuck are you making me do a puzzle?
Seems like we've run into a slight hindrance. Can I leave this to you, Honorary Knight?
Well, I mean, I'll try my best, dude, but I wasn't signed up for a fucking
Traveler,
puzzle, bro.
Paimon, when this is all over, I'm gonna invite you around for a drink of...
Whoa! Stop thinking about Mondstadt's wine and keep your head in the game! You can't be daydreaming about alcohol before a battle!
Huh? Well, alright, just trying to lift our spirits a little. You...
Oh, that works. I could have just held it? Damn.
Is this what we're looking for? What do we do with it?
I once got Boreas to explain to me how he stores his soul inside objects. All I need to do is transfer it to my sword. Just like back at the camp, but this time, you'd best step back a bit, just in case.
Oh, okay. Sure, man.
So, you're saying you don't know how to love people, and you don't understand human love either.
Why do you laugh?
Sorry, I just think the fact you're ruminating on this is all the proof you need that you have love in your heart.
Yeah, I guess so.
I have a funny feeling that by the time this journey ends, you'll have found your own answer to the question of how to love.
No,
Oh.
you're wrong. There is no redemption at the end of this path. Even if I am stained black with blood, my conscience will remain as white as snow. If pledging allegiance to the Abyss is the only way to sever the injustice of fate, then I shall serve in its name.
Yeah.
Oh, sure enough, this place has been corrupted by Roland's will. Whew. I'm fine. I was prepared for this. It wasn't enough to pose a serious threat. We got here
So what
just
do we do
in
with
time.
this?
The fragment hasn't been fully corrupted yet. Assuming we can undo the damage, it should still be
Ah,
usable.
he wants me to purify it.
Purifying the abyssal corruption would definitely be a safe approach. But that's not the only reason I wanted you to come. Could you try reversing the corruption? Not purifying it, exactly, but separating out the Roland part from the wolf spirit.
Oh, I can do that?
So, keep the Roland part intact as well as the wolf spirit part? Why would you want to do that?
Firstly, to test whether it's possible. And secondly, to view Roland's memories. As they say, know thyself, know thy enemy. Understanding our foe is our surest path to defeating him.
Oh. Yeah, we've never tried this before.
Let me think. How was it explained to me? Ah, yes. Focus on a single thought within the 1,000 winds. Capture that unique wisp before it blows away.
What the fuck does that mean?
Actually, neither do I.
Uh-huh. So, thanks, man.
Sounds like something a certain tone-deaf bard would come up with when he can't think of anything meaningful to say. Wait, don't tell Paimon that's what actually happened.
I thought it might mean something to you. Never mind. I'll explain it in more human terms. Traveler, when you were in Natland, you went fishing for ancient names, correct?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, the Night Kingdom was like a river flowing with concepts, and you were trying to capture the concept belonging to a particular ancient name. I'm thinking the same basic principles should apply here.
Okay.
Okay, but back then, we had a boat and a net. This time, we don't have anything at all.
This wolf spirit fragment is like a puddle compared to the Night Kingdom. No need for a boat. As for a net, this is what I've heard.
Thoughts and emotions are like interwoven threads. They can create a net, or they can create a rope. They can separate love from hatred, and they can bind objects and events together.
Am I crazy or did Mavika say this exact sentence to us before? I swear I heard her say this before. Right? I think so. I was not expecting to see Mavika here.
Thought is the anchor for a being's existence, through which emotions are drawn forth.
I think I'm kind of starting to get the idea, but maybe I'm not. It's hard to say. So are you or not?
Also, we barely know anything about Roland. How are we supposed to use thoughts to anchor him?
Well, maybe you could try this.
What is that?
What is it? It looks old and tattered.
It's an unsent letter, written by the wolf pup Rostam, Knight of Boreas, from 500 years ago. It was meant for his disciple, the White Knight Roland.
Why do you have this?
After Rostam lost his life in the Abyssal Calamity, Roland left Mondstadt to wander to Vat. Grandmaster Arundelen had wanted to deliver this letter to him, but trying to track Roland down was like chasing a shadow. He never did find him. And so this letter has been sitting at the Knights of Favonia's headquarters ever since.
Huh.
Quite the antique then. But how exactly is it supposed to anchor Roland?
How did this piece of paper not crumble to dust if you're just carrying it with you at all times, dude?
Yeah, I'm honestly not sure.
Hey, what happened to Mr. Plans for every contingency? You're just making this up as you go along.
What can I say? Some people like to wait till they've got all their ducks in a row before taking the first step, but I prefer to dive on in and plan as I go. I've been doing it that way for the whole expedition. But anyway, don't they say that poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts? Can't hurt to give it a try, surely.
I guess. Let's read that. Wait, will we read it or? What? Where am I? Why am I in the Shadow Realm? What?
Whoa. It actually worked?
You really are making this up as you go along!
He just said he is.
So the assimilation of souls really can be reversed. Just like he said.
Who is he? Got him! What?
If what you say is true, the monsters I've slain, the justice I have sought to uphold, for mortals to escape this tragic fate, there's only one path. A great and ancient kingdom was wrongfully cursed, turning its inhabitants into monsters!
I assume he's talking about Conria.
The code of chivalry tolerates not such injustice. If Abyss be thy name, I pledge to you my loyalty.
Oh, this god in the heavens cursed this fucking country and turned them into a monster. Let me fucking pledge my loyalty to another fucking monstrous being that's killing people everywhere unconditionally. Great idea, Roland. Really beautiful plan you had there. Absolutely, no, you're so worthy of respect right now. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
And that is where the blood-stained knight's tale came to an end. With that, he bade his humanity farewell.
Whose voice is this?
I dare say you must find it quite ironic.
What?
Knight of Boreas.
What am I looking at?
That I... Dainsleif? No. Bore a striking resemblance, but that wasn't him.
Was that fucking Ved? Was that the gold Vedalfornir, bro? Oh my god.
While we gazed into the past, he was gazing right back at us. Could it be?
Dude, yeah, it's Ved, dude.
So that's what happened. After leaving Mondstadt and wandering the land, Roland ventured underground and saw a revelation from the visionary. Once he had learned of Conria's fate, he saw the god's judgment as the greatest injustice. So he surrendered himself to the Abyss.
Bro, you picked one evil over... Honestly, I even think Abyss is like pure evil, while the Heavenly Principles is just mostly evil. You picked the worst option. Like, you had bad versus really bad, and you went with really bad because you weren't unhappy, dude. Come on, man. Like, what the hell is going on?
Giving them his knowledge, his power, his everything. That's why the Abyss can replicate him.
Uh-oh. Does this mean we have to take on the Visionary this time?
I don't think so. No, the founder of the Abyss Order was once shown a revelation. Based on his experience at least, a visionary is unlikely to intervene directly. Yeah, I mean, I assume Ved isn't really a fighter. He just has the buff of seeing the future. It's kind of like that... Fuck, I'm not really good with Norse mythology. But there is this one guy in Norse mythology, right? That he, like, sees ahead. So, like, even though he's not, like, the strongest of gods, he can, like, predict your movement because he sees the fucking future. Right? So it's like, I assume he's kind of like that. Difficult opponent for sure, but not unbeatable. That being said, he has the power of the Abyss on with him too, which will make it way more troublesome, but probably an easier opponent than Rerir, I would say. I mean, that being said, Rerir was never at full power, so the full power... If Ved is full power, it's probably a worse scenario for sure, but...
I'm inclined to agree. If our enemy could see the future, both the Wild Hunt and Roland would be acting with far more lethal precision. But even without the Visionary's input, Roland still has an intel advantage we can't afford to underestimate. Every minion of the Wild Hunt serves as Roland's eyes and ears. We need to think one step ahead if we want to outmaneuver him. And on that note, I have a plan I want to discuss with you.
Now, why didn't you bring it up during the meeting?
Well, the fewer people who know, the less likely it is to get leaked. Besides, it wasn't a fully formed plan back then.
Me when I am a gacha game and everything gets leaked all the time. Varka explained. Oh, they're gonna keep it from me?
That about
You
covers it.
motherfuckers.
Sorry to ask so much of you again.
Damn you, Hoyoverse, and you fucking keeping the player in the dark. Damn you. It's too dangerous. The sentence I haven't heard, and then the plan. It's so dangerous.
No plan is free of risks. At least this one actually gives us a shot at fully eliminating the danger posed by this ancient god. Surely that's got to make the risk worth taking.
I mean, I don't know. There's no guarantee it will work, whatever it is.
If I fail, Anselm and Albedo can take the reins. Not to mention we still have Jean in Mondstadt.
Who in the fuck is Anselm, bro? You cannot just name drop this random ass guy and tell me he will take the reins, bro.
Oh, there has to be another way. Like a backup plan?
If only there were. But I don't think our enemy will give us enough time to find one.
Hold on.
Hey! Are you guys done here yet?
Ah, Yehoda! Yes, we've successfully retrieved the Wolf Spirit fragment here. Any progress with Fragment 3?
Nope. It's a total disaster. More Wild Hunt monsters than I've seen in my whole life. We need backup urgently. Come quick.
Why won't you come closer, but you're instead screaming from all the way over there? Yehoda! Come close, I can't hear you. What is going
Come on,
on?
we're out of time. You'll just have to trust me on this one.
You're making too many decisions on your own. Well, he's the leader here, so...
What can I say? I'm not the Grand Master for nothing. I'm counting on you, Honorary Knight.
Oh. The forces of the Wild Hunt come surging forth, and the final expedition is at hand. The next part of the story is more contagious? Okay, I have plenty of time, so... Yehoda!
Fill me in. What's the situation?
We ran into resistance almost as soon as we set off. Albedo said we should split into 2 teams and continue searching while he and the others kept the Wild Hunt occupied.
Good call. Locating the Wolf Spirit fragment is our key objective. I would have made the same decision.
Well, it seems the enemy figured as much too. Now, both search teams are in big trouble. Oh, I brought a map. This should make things clearer. Before we ran into trouble, this is the search area we decided on.
I love how they are utilizing the map in the quests. Like, and they started kind of doing it ever since like Natlan, but especially in Notcry. I like the utilization of the map for the quest. It's really nice.
The 2 teams are holed up here and here. They should have a clear idea of the fragment's location by now.
Okay.
But the Wild Hunt is stopping them from relaying messages back, right? Do we have any more troops available to provide backup?
We can't spare troops from any of the fronts right now. That just leaves us with...
With us?
The logistics company is standing by.
Hanefa!
Designated drop point reached. Initiating situation report. The logistics company was assisting Aino with the production of the strategic reserve. But after learning of the situation on the front line, they requested to be dispatched immediately. They are currently nearby awaiting orders.
Wait, the logistics people will help us fight the Wild Hunt.
Amazing. Just in the nick of time.
Okay, sure, man.
Hey, seeing as you can fly and all, shouldn't you be the one out here delivering messages?
I regret to say that without the workshop's catapult, and with my short-distance propulsion module on cooldown, I will only be able to return to the battlefield after another 5 minutes. Please, keep up the good work, Yehoda. The logistics company has very limited provisions, only enough for a single battle. Which team should they support?
Both. Once one team has been rescued, the remaining forces will be free to support the other. We'll move out immediately. Yehoda, keep up the good work with the comms.
Sure thing. Leave it to me.
Fucking Yehoda, dude. What the fuck? What is this? A logistics boat carrying a large cache of explosives. Varka can command them to set ambushes, using the terrain to strike enemy units that have strayed from their group. What do I do? Another thing about it, isn't Durin also able to fly? Why does it have to be me delivering the letter? Well, because Grandmaster Varka's got a Varka vouch for you. Come on, now's really not the moment to crank up your humor, that's not gonna help anything. Detection, your tension level has decreased significantly. Alright, not completely useless. Then once your cooldown's over, hurry up and catch up. Metal face lunghead. Bro, racist Yahoda. Towards robots, I guess. The main expeditionary force is locked in fierce hand-to-hand fighting with the Wild Hunt. Albedo has suggested splitting off 2 squads and continue reconnaissance while the rest hold the line. Victory on the battlefield isn't determined solely by the actions at the center, and it is much the same when facing the seemingly endless abyssal onslaught. The abyssal forces seem to also grasp the key to this battle. Several Wild Hunt units attempted to break off and disrupt the investigation squads. Standing before them is a cluster of flickering lanterns, barring their path. The Wild Hunt, baby. Okay. Oh, I can choose. Ooh, okay, wait. At Albedo's suggestion, this Knights of Favonius squad was sent deep into the battlefield to investigate. On their return, they were ambushed by the horde of Wild Hunt. Despite their elite status, they still struggle to withstand the unending assault. So they have these guys. Okay, I could reinforce this battlefield. And here, it's kind of the same. But this is Light Keepers. From that Itlua's suggestion, this Light Keeper squad was sent deep into the battlefield to investigate. On their return, they were ambushed by a horde of Wild Hunt. Despite their experienced nature, they still struggle to withstand the unending assault. There's 4 guys here, 3 guys here. These guys are closer though, so I think we're gonna reinforce these guys here. Because they are further, so it will take longer for any reinforcements to reach them.
Ah! It's the Wild Hunt! Come on, let's go help!
Something's not right. The Wild Hunt's offensive doesn't seem to be getting any weaker as the battle goes on. Are they getting reinforcements from somewhere?
Don't get dragged into the enemy's rhythm. Logistics company, scout out the area. Look for terrain we can use to our advantage.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Reporting in, sir. We've identified viable sites for deploying explosives.
You just turned around.
Good. Wait for my signal.
Me and Oh, press the button to give command.
Logistics company, deploy.
Okay. It is the Witch Traveler, my pyro. Perfect. We can swirl some shit.
Mr. Varka? Traveler, thank goodness you're here.
Be careful. There's no end to these monsters. They keep coming from that mist, wave after wave.
Just as I thought. Well, they're about to get a shock to the system. We'll wipe them out faster than they can replenish their numbers. We just have to hold on until the logistics company is ready.
Get him. Yeah. Oh god, that's such a loud whistle.
Say they're ready.
Oh, I can do the special stuff.
Showtime! Fall back! Yes, Grandmaster! Maria sweeping in!
Whoa! Wait, am I supposed to retreat too?
On me!
My eye was just finding the guys.
Ready? Fire!
Backflip. He just kicked his sword.
The enemy has sustained heavy casualties. Should be a while before they're strong enough to pose a real threat again.
Brave knights, on behalf of the Lightkeepers, I thank you for your
Yeah,
assistance.
no problem, man.
There's no need to be so formal. When it comes to the Abyss, we're all in this together. Now, please tell me everything you've learned.
Very well.
Yeah.
We've narrowed down the search area for the final fragment to this zone here.
That's not exactly very narrow.
Yeah.
We split the search between us and the Knights. Maybe they'll be able to narrow it down further?
Either way, I was about to go lend them a hand next anyway. Can I count on your help?
It would be our pleasure, Mr. Varka.
Hell yeah.
We've run right through our supplies. We'll stay here and deal with any wild hunt that tries to stage a comeback. Now that they've lost their numerical advantage, they're no match for us. Focus on supporting the other team.
Okay, we don't have the logistics. Let's see. Enefa, I'm here to install your cooling module. I know, how did you... I snuck in behind the logistics company. They kept saying this place was dangerous, but they don't know the safest place is right next to you. That is correct. From now on, please remain within my line of sight. That's probably smart. What is Enefa doing? This is my job. I'll get in there. Whatever it takes. On a war-torn battlefield, a messenger flying through the air is an even more conspicuous target. But for Yahoda, who spent her career treasure hunting and mastering the art of stealth, she's the perfect messenger for vital information. However, Yahoda herself clearly hasn't yet realized why Varka places so much trust in her. That is true. Messengers during, like, war are probably the most important thing there can be. Because without intel, you can't prepare for anything. You're just fucked. So she is crucial to this whole operation, for sure. Inextinguishable flames hold the Abyss's advance with waves of searing heat. The Cryde Prince seals off the Wild Hunt's retreat with earth and stone. To buy more time for the reconnaissance squads, the expedition's main force is pinning the Wild Hunt firmly in place. Watching the two fight side by side, Anson, the officer in charge of holding the line, can't help but think. Grandmaster, you were right. Those two were once Mondstadt's greatest fear. Who were once Mondstadt's greatest fear, have now become the Knight's most reliable allies. I don't think Albedo was really a fear. Durin, yeah, sure, Albedo was kind of chill. He had this one clone before, but that's kind of all. Anyway, Itlua. Holding its position, Flint encounters reinforcements, both familiar and unexpected. The Wild Hunt's offense has slowed on every front. It looks like they've committed their entire force. The Lightkeepers rushing in from Pyramide gather behind Itlua, forming a river of starlight. Starlight, okay. A message from the old man. Rooting out the Wild Hunt is every Lightkeeper's duty. We shan't? That's a thing? We shan't. Oh my fucking god. I didn't know you can spell like this. This looks dreadful as a word. Oh my goodness. Wow, okay. Pass over burden to our friends from afar. Yeah. Okay, let's reinforce the knights. Fucking shan't. That's crazy. That's a wild thing to say.
Grandmaster! Honorary Knight! Thank goodness you're here.
Be careful. There's no end to these monsters. However many we kill, more keep coming.
They've had us penned in so far, but now you're here. Maybe we can try getting to the source, which is hidden in the mist. That way, we should be able to cut off the Wild Hunt's reinforcements.
Oh yeah? Then we'll leave that to you. Hey, everyone hear that? We need to hold the line. Time to give them a taste of the Knights of Favonius fighting spirit.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thunder, just like Durin says.
On me. Hey, they're running out of steam. Now's your chance.
Affirmative. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, I can still fight.
That's their source. It was hidden in the mist. If we destroy that, the Wild Hunt won't be able to summon any more reinforcements.
Knights of Favonius, charge!
I'm gonna leave it to my guys.
Sweeping
Boreas sweeping in, baby. Ow. Oh, they died.
Ooh, I'm glad that's finally over. Use this time to catch your breath and fill me in on everything you've learned.
Yes, sir. We've narrowed down the search area for the final fragment to
Okay.
this zone here.
Yes! Now it feels like we're finally closing in on our target.
I'll say. We're sure to face fierce resistance from the Wild Hunt, though. Do you still have the strength to keep fighting with us?
Absolutely. Good to go, Grandmaster.
Hell yeah.
Much obliged. All right, the target is just up ahead. Move out!
What's this though? Oh, everybody's okay. Under Varka's command, both squads have broken through the encirclement, and the location of the final Wolf Spirit Shard has been revealed. The Wild Hunt's forces begin to converge on the final battlefield, where allies and reinforcements rally together, buying every last moment they can for the final expedition ahead. The location of the Wolf Spirit Shard has been deduced using the information gathered by the two reconnaissance squads. However, the Wild Hunt's counterattack is guaranteed to be fiercer than ever. With your guiding light in hand and your sword unsheathed, ready to cut through all obstacles, it's time to embark on the final expedition. That's a lot of big dudes.
The hiding in the mist trick again. These guys must be easily amused. You all know the drill. The Knights of Favonius will engage the enemy while the Lightkeepers dispel the mist. Everyone, follow my signals.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Where's my cooldown? Dude, that whistle is so
Prepare to
loud.
dispel the mist.
Huh?
Oh my god.
Favonius! Charge! Sweeping in!
Maria sweeping in! Baby, let's go. Let's attack it. Okay, they're dead. There's more of them.
On me! Okay, shred him!
Man, that charge attack is fucking strong. Get it!
Time to counterattack!
I can't switch, why?
Thunder!
Go, go, go!
Up the ante! Up the ante! Rally to the Grandmaster! Charge!
Ugh, this Wild Hunt doesn't know when to give up.
Varka, you go on ahead.
Traveler!
Mr. Varka, leave this to us.
Just like last time. Only a Knight of Boreas can deal with a wolf spirit, right?
Don't underestimate us, Grandmaster. We can hold our own.
And I'm here too.
Ha, that's the spirit. Stay on your toes and make the Knights of Favonius proud. Either we all march back to Mondstadt together, or no one does.
Hell yeah. So do I play as Varka or me? Oh, Varka, okay.
The final fragment is right there. Don't let me down.
Where's that pulse thing?
It seems you have collected them all. Knight of Boreas.
Yeah, and with no corrupted fragments or ambushes along the way. I have to commend your chivalry, Sir Roland.
A true knight does not resort to underhanded tactics. Were this body not a false one created by the Wild Hunt, nor would I countenance those monsters to taint our duel with their presence. If you need a moment to rest, take it. Victory will be mine, regardless of whether the path to it is the one I would wish for.
Save your breath. If you want to fight, let's fight!
As you wish.
Oh.
Then let us settle our unfinished duel, here and now.
Wait, for real?
Is everyone all right?
My granny fights better than these rookies. It's Egbert I'm worried about. You still alive?
For a moment there, I thought I might never taste the sweet wine of Mondstadt again.
Fucking.
Hey, stay put, you guys. Leave the rest to us.
Forget us. We can take care of ourselves.
You're the only one still standing. Honorary Knight, find the Grand Master.
We can't lose our Varka. Please, you have to find him.
Got it. Varka, I hope your plan is still gonna work. He's actually fucking fighting him.
You're holding back, Knight of Boreas. I can tell you do not wish to strike me down. This duel does no justice to the way of chivalry. I wield the power of a god, while you dare not swing your sword with true intent. If you continue on this path, you will die. Your plan is doomed to fail. How can a helpless lamb hope to tame the heart of a wolf when the wolf has seen through the lamb's plan?
Ha ha ha. You're on to me already, huh?
Andreas's question, Boreas's answer, the means to bear a soul. I knew it all 500 years ago. Though the false path may be wide and welcoming, only destruction lies at its end. It is time to crush your futile hope!
Oh. Do I get to fight? Oh, it's a cutscene. Oh, it's a fucking quick time event. Forgot they do shit like this. Did I fail? He broke the sword.
Your sword lies shattered. The wolf spirit and the thoughts you blindly placed your faith in have nowhere left to dwell. Join me.
Whoa.
And pledge your allegiance to the abyss, Knight of Boreas.
Wait, this
One day
is
you will
fucking cool.
understand that the only righteous path for those of true virtue is the path of darkest truths.
I don't agree, Roland. You're fucking dumb.
For the next part, it's over to you.
Okay, wait. Before I get my part, bro, I gotta screenshot you, man. You're looking good here in this picture, man. We need this. We need this badly.
Outlander who caught the wind.
That's me! How do you know the title of the Mondstadt chapter? How do you know it? What? Where am I?
The sword is unbroken, but I can't sense the wolf spirit. Looks like I'm no longer in reality. This must be a space built from the entangled consciousnesses of Boreas and Roland. There's no way back.
Whoa.
And all that lies ahead is the wolf's maw. Huh. Guess the only way is through.
Wait. We're in like a big... Can I go a little this way? No? Fuck. That's so cool. Where the fuck even am I? Boreas sweeping it.
A Favonius sword? Who left this here?
The legendary Favge? That's crazy.
Lonely warrior, take me to see him.
Oh. Rostrom's logging? What is this? that a hand holding the... That looks like a hand holding the bridge. Whoa. Why are all the like one-time domains in this game so fucking cool?
No matter the epoch, the world is awash with corruption and injustice. I have aided the oppressed and righted many wrongs. I have slain sinners and delinquents. I have slaughtered tyrants and demons. But however mighty one's blade, before the great injustice of fate, a mere mortal can but bow their head. There is only one way to save them.
Who are you really trying to convince?
Oh, I don't have anything to swirl. Rostam, give me like some fucking power, please. How can I use Varka without swirling? The fuck?
Is this the fairest shadow? It doesn't look like an imitation.
The title of Boreas must find an heir.
Oh, that's all?
Try to keep up!
The scent that reeks of blood appears to be getting stronger.
Wait. Let me do this. Okay. Dude.
Looks like I can just jump right over these obstacles.
Do you think I could jump all the way there? Okay, I don't know why he went forward. I thought I can aim that. Can you not aim?
Try to keep up!
I guess you can't.
Try to keep up!
There goes the wolf.
No matter the epoch, the world is awash with corruption and injustice. Even the most fearless hero cannot fight what fate has ordained. And even the holiest god cannot escape the shackles that bind them.
Wait, the subtitles are something else.
Boreas, if you still harbor love for humanity, then you must surely know. There has only ever been one way to save them from injustice.
Surrender to the abyss.
Malicious lies! Stormwind!
Ow.
Huh?
Wait, is this C0 Varka? Ah, it's C3. Okay. They like giving C3 for these stories recently. That's why I had to check.
Maria sweeping in! Stormwind!
Charge!
Stormwind! Maria sweeping in! Stormwind! Charge!
My old friend.
This is not where your path ends. You
What?
must continue on.
I got turned into a bubble.
This wind
What
feels
the-
less than welcoming. I'd better take shelter.
Right, so... Ah, I see. Why is it the wind though? Where do I go next? Oh. Wait, no, I didn't get the chance to.
On me.
No, Varka. No, Varka.
I can't hide from it.
You must deliver it.
Oh. Yo, Rostam, the goat. The floor will crumble. There's no way it won't.
Your path cannot end here.
Oh, all of them are. But even Roland's sword is gonna, I assume.
You draw near to the heart of the wolf.
Even if you had an army of 10,000 men, in the end, you must face this fight alone.
This is so cool.
Lonely warrior. Step forward.
Dude. That's sick.
Is this the heart of the wolf?
Oh, whoa, whoa. The hell? Oh, is that's the Bloodstained Knight?
Roland!
After countless bloody battles, trials, tribulations, and hardships, I, with my mortal flesh and blade, attained power to rival that of the gods. But you know better than I that a mortal's prime is fleeting. In 5 years, maybe 10, age will snatch your strength. The power you take such pride in will fade to naught, disappearing like dust in the wind. Your fame will be as fleeting as firewood beneath the starry sky. Lit at dusk, dead by dawn. Utterly insignificant.
Oh yeah?
Stop running away.
Be that as it may, the fires that burn down here blaze more brilliantly than the light of 1,000 stars.
Wait, can I catch him? Oh.
They blaze for but a moment. 100 years from now, your earthly flame will be long snuffed out. And those you once illuminated will be left cowering in the cold and empty night.
Ha! No. They'll remember me in 100 years, just as I remember all of you from centuries ago. That's the thing about firewood. From the embers of a dying flame, a new fire arises, burning bigger and brighter than ever before.
Fucking stop running away, Roland. Oh, okay. Where is he?
A knight's duty is to save others, not demand things from them. How can one call themselves a knight while placing their hopes in generations to come?
Well, as long as I put an end to you here and now, I won't need to rely on anyone else. Now, show yourself, Roland!
Put an end to me? Your body and mind are already at the limit of what they can bear. It is only a matter of time before they yield and crumble. But if this is your final request...
Oh.
I shall do as you wish. Knight of Boreas.
Huh. You're not quite how I imagined you. You don't seem half as crazed as the memories contained in the wolf spirit.
Not once have I strayed from the righteous path. But when I look at you, I do not see a hero capable of slaying dragons. Just a lost soul who has wandered far too long. A shadow of the knight you once were.
I don't think so.
I guess we have that much in common. Neither of us are at our peak.
The ray here of Solmari's forces have been defeated. And the Roland you see is but an imperfect image cast by the Abyss. I wield the power that Roland did at his peak, but my heart and mind remain frozen in that blood-stained moment. Therefore, I, in my current form, am flawed. A knight cannot bear their own stagnation. After redeeming you from injustice and guiding your surrender to the Abyss, I shall rectify myself and continue to follow the knightly path.
Huh. The world out there can bear no more of your torment. Your obsession, clearly, remains exactly as I had imagined. I suppose there's no chance to make you see the light.
No words can make a knight doubt his convictions, no matter how noble they may sound. Neither of us will sway the other, but you have long known this truth.
Dude, this is so sick.
Otherwise, why would you pin all your hopes on Boreas' single thought? But now the blade that once housed the wolf spirit has been shattered, and all you hold is a phantom that bears its form. You no longer have the means to change the situation, and no one will come to your rescue. This place shall be your graveyard, lonely warrior.
Huh. Maybe you're partly right. But I think I might just have a shot at a rescue.
Oh?
What do you mean?
There's only one person's mind I need to change, and it isn't yours. Forgetting where we are? This is the heart of Andrias, god of the North Wind.
Oh.
Andrias, can you hear me? Wake up! You are the great god of the North Wind. How long will you allow yourself to suffer the domination of the Abyss?
If this is your final gambit, I am most disappointed, Knight of Boreas. Grand displays of heartfelt wishes cannot summon miracles. This world shows no such mercy to its inhabitants.
Return.
Oh?
Return to the ley lines.
Oh.
This is my choice. My memory. Is this the answer that I found at my journey's end?
Andrias, At long last, I have delivered your token back into your heart.
A Knight of Boreas. Watch on. This is all that a wolf can hope to do for humankind.
On behalf of all humanity, I thank you, Lord of Wolves.
Boreas. He's returning to the ley
shit.
lines. But why? Your sword is broken. You no longer have the means to bear his soul. Unless... surely not.
Begging for miracles is a futile endeavor. I know better than that. But a
Did he
sword
absorb
is
it?
just one kind of vessel.
He put it
There
in
are
himself.
other ways to store a soul.
Dude. Bro. That's why Varka's the fucking goat. He did the thing that Andrew said could fucking make a person go crazy.
The Dominator of Wolves once bestowed the power of his soul upon his pack, strengthening their hearts and sharpening their claws and fangs.
Even if it is not my intention, the soul of Lupus Boreas will inevitably ravage, devour, and assimilate a mortal heart. As if human and wolf were being forcefully merged into one being.
Is that what like the weird red pulsing was every time we got close to a to like a fragment of him? Was that just Varka's heart beating because he's like fused with him, so he's running out of time or something? Dude.
If a mortal heart is to bear the soul
Capitano.
of God, this is a path that cannot be retraced.
What are you doing here?
Yet, I shall not dissuade a knight from embarking on the quest of his own choosing.
Dude.
Your heart, your soul, they are collapsing. Now I see.
You were wondering how a lamb could tame the heart of a wolf. Isn't that right? Here's my answer. You get the wolf to swallow the heart.
The wolf spirit within the sword was merely a decoy. The true thoughts and memories were carried within your heart. To avoid arousing my suspicion, you deliberately allowed Lupus Boreas' soul to assimilate your own, then be devoured by me. But how did you have the strength to fight while bearing such a great burden?
Compared to Lupus Boreas' decision, my sacrifice is nothing.
You have a stubborn will and employed an exceptional strategy. But this is not the way a true knight fights. The choice you have made is a flawed one.
I don't know about that.
Your soul is now merged with that of Andreas. When he fully joins the ley lines, you too will fall. Neither Barbados nor the Traveler will be able to anchor your soul from within the ley lines, let alone rescue you. You have lost, and so have I. Regrettably, I can no longer offer you salvation. May your soul rest in peace with Boreas.
Oh, the fucking the black sword, dude. Oh shit. Damn, he looks really good with this fucking sword, man.
Haha, lonely. Sorry to disappoint you, but as much as it sounded like the perfect ending for both of us to return to the ley lines together, the fact is that, unlike the true Roland of the past, I still have fine wine and good friends to get back to. They're looking forward to my triumphant return. I'm not ready to accept my fate just yet.
Oh.
Dong! You've got mail!
What the hell? What is going on? How will he... What the hell? Cutscene? What? What is happening?
Until I return, I leave them in your care.
The Knights of Favonius will always welcome you.
Rosalia's wedding with Razor. Oh, that's so nice.
Come on, to Mondstadt.
Dear Grandmaster.
To Varka. To Varka.
Family.
No pig call.
How will the letters help?
Poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts.
Will we separate him from Boreas?
Make sure they all get delivered,
Andrews?
Outlander who caught the wind.
Grandmaster.
Master.
Varka.
Go Varka!
Oh, impact frames.
For Varka.
The thoughts of others anchor you, reversing the assimilation. Using your connections, relying on outside help. This is not the way of a knight.
That is kind of what we did for Durin, didn't we? In his quest.
But now,
in a way.
Countless souls who
When
died
he was being
unjustly
forgotten.
will emerge to prevent your return.
Only his friends remembered him,
If you
so...
believe in your path, then grant them release. Carve your way out through bloodshed. Varka, mightiest knight of Boreas.
Oh shit.
This is how it ends. Throw the plan out of the window. Fight my way to victory.
Okay, down your blade.
That suits me just fine!
Damn, that was hype. Oh shit, I'm actually fighting.
A knight is always true to their word. So please.
This song is playing! What the hell? That's hype as fuck.
You are not alone.
Right back at you, Varka.
Wait, what? I didn't press E. How did I... Let me run. I'm on a timer. Oh.
Leave it all to me.
Wait, like, oh, I can have a shield. Oh, it's Noel's shield. Do I fight him? Oh, I do.
There's an ice cold drink with your name on it. Ready when you are.
Don't
Yo,
go dying
this
in
is
a place
hard.
like this, Varka.
Where the fuck did he jump to? Go, go, go. I'm kinda out of stamina. Fuck these hello churls.
Huh? Try to keep up!
I didn't think about stamina. Oh, okay.
Fly home to us, Grandmaster!
Spread your wings and soar toward
If he dodges my
dawn.
fucking
Fate's chosen Lupaka.
Thunder! Rise! Thunder! Can't fall here! Thunder!
Go, go, go.
One final battle!
Where am I going? Oh. Why is he in the white dimension? What is going on?
Walk forward and do not look back.
Damn, it's kind of cool.
Varka, now I know the meaning of my name.
Oh.
After the lengths you've made everyone go for you, you'd better make sure to thank us all properly when you get back.
You know, I have a lot of things to update you on, but they can wait until you're back.
I have no intention of returning to the Knights of Favonius, but I trust you will find a way to manage on your own.
That's the letters.
Grandmaster, we're all waiting for you.
Right. Oh.
Oh.
All the swords.
I'm not doing too bad a job as Grandmaster, am I? I'll take that silence as your approval. Everything you swore to protect with your lives, it's all still here, safe and sound. The Knights of Favonius, Mondstadt, and the oath sworn by every knight. I'll protect them all with my life. And so, I'll deliver that letter on your behalf.
I like this in-engine cutscene. It's really nice. We need more of those. We need more of this. Whatever the fuck this is. The letter. After 500 years, he got the letter. Oh man.
I know it's just a shadow of the real Roland, but if you have the time, could you please read it for him? Rostam and Arundelen, they never forgot you. Phew. This has been one long expedition. From here on out, I think I'll let the wind lead.
Man, that was cool. Whoa. What? Whoa, there's so many people.
Hey everyone. It's been a mighty long time.
Is this still auto-playing? No, okay.
I'm thrilled to see you all again.
Why do they look so good? That's not my graphic settings. How do they do this? Hello? Or do they just look this good? I don't know.
Welcome back, Grandmaster.
Yeah. I'm home.
Dude, hell yeah. That's how it ends. No. Dude. That was sick. Oh, I can still talk to him.
It's been a while since I felt this wind on my face. Just how I remember. So, is there anything you'd like to talk about? Now's your chance before I get dragged off to the office.
Dude, about your plan.
The sword was just a decoy. I carried his soul in my own heart. That was the plan I was most certain would work. The second half, though, using everyone's thoughts to guide me back out of the ley lines, I wasn't too sure that would work out.
All jokes aside, what would you have done if the Traveler hadn't been able to separate the wolf spirit from Roland's influence?
Initially, I was planning to have Barbatos carry out that step.
Oh.
But when I approached him about it, he said there was a much more suitable candidate. The Outlander who caught the wind.
So Vanti called us that.
Turns out our trust was not misplaced. Thank you.
But what if I'd failed?
Then, I guess we'd have had to get Barbatos to send a wind to blow me back home. But it would have come at a heavy price. And with no guarantee of success. Besides, I'd rather not have him expend that kind of power.
Yeah, that's fair. Invoking the power of an Archon. How steep a price are we talking?
It's a good question. A glass of the finest dandelion wine, perhaps? No doubt I'd have to pay for it with a secret stash of cash in my office.
You're dreaming. You didn't think it would have come that cheap.
It's been a while
about
since
the
I
expedition.
Well, with the shadow of Roland vanquished, the Wild Hunt won't be able to consolidate their forces for the foreseeable future.
I really wonder how strong is Venti. Like, because he's definitely weaker than his prime. Especially after the whole, oh, you know, I blew Merjavari off of the timeline. Just, you know, casually. You know, after whatever the fuck that was. I assume he doesn't have his full strength. Not nearly. And the question is how much still he has going on. You know, Venti is a purely elemental being, so I assume there's a limit to how much power they can actually use. Right? I don't know.
A few knights will remain on rotation at the Nodcry stronghold, but everyone else
Wait,
will
so
be sent home in waves.
Varka, so how are you here? How did we get here? I didn't think about it. How are we in Mondstadt right now? Like, what?
Albedo and Duran will come back with the first wave, so you should have the chance to see them again soon. It's been a while since
About
I
your
felt
future.
this- My future. Huh. You may already have learned of this from Barbatos or the Hexen Circle, but I glimpsed a reflection of the future in Barbarloth's scryglass.
You saw an abyssal calamity in the north, right?
Correct. Although, as things stand now, I believe we may have changed the course of the future. Thanks in no small part to you. Still, after I've tied up some loose ends with the Knights of Favonius, I'll need to make another trip back north. There's still a lot of work to be done at the Nodcry stronghold.
Bruh.
Besides, the first group of knights who volunteered to stay there have yet to be relieved of their duty. How could I simply abandon them?
Ah, how noble. But for going back to Notcry is so you can dump all your work here on Gene again, isn't it? Wait, seriously?
I mean, you know. Don't just stand there grinning.
I'm only pulling your leg. You'll be seeing a lot more of me in Mondstadt from now on. It's been a while
I have
since
no more
felt
questions.
this. All right then. I'm gonna stay here and enjoy the breeze for a little longer. For all the wine in the world, there's no feeling as intoxicating as the wind from your hometown after a long time away.
Man. That was such a good fucking quest. What the fuck? That was hype. That was actually so hype. Damn. Oh, I apparently did my dailies, but oh man, that was such a good fucking quest. No, I want more. I want more, dude. What now, man? It's fucked up. Wait, do I have enough to? Oh, I do. Dude, I want more quests to quest now. That was so good though.
Thank you for
Though I do feel like Roland didn't really do much. I was kind of expecting like an actual proper face-off with Roland, but all we really did was just talk to him, you know? But beside that, it was fucking sick. It was fucking great. Man. Okay, let me get this. Do I have any anecdotes anywhere? We have something in Notcry, because there are new anecdotes. So why is Itlua in the Kromkake craft shop? Well, okay. I know, let's check it out. While we're here, we can do that little anecdote, you know? Why not? Damn, that was hype. That was sick. Where is he? Why is he just sitting there? What is going on here?
So, the wires go here, then there, then here, and then... Ta-da! All done! See? Super easy peasy, right?
Uh-huh.
Why on earth am I here at this class? Where's Flint? We agreed to come together.
Hello, Dunk. Did Flint ditch the fucking class again?
Right. I understand. I've gotten written down. All of it.
Writing it down won't do any good. Last time you said you had it memorized, but today you showed up and forgot everything again. Enough. Confiscate his notebook. You're writing it down from memory now.
That doesn't help.
What? Wait, let me take one more look.
Are we just in time for an exam?
You have taken multiple looks, but every look is directed somewhere different. I presume that you are attempting to find methods to evade the lesson. Such efforts are futile. All such methods have been rendered ineffective.
But I haven't even said anything.
Your eyes indicate your intent clearly, Mr. Itlua. For instance, you placed a partially finished kromkake in our workshop stove ahead of time.
Aw.
I hypothesized that your plan was to secretly take it out during the practical class to draw Aino's attention. However, I have already removed that kromkake. It can be reheated for consumption after class.
Bro.
How on earth did you find out?
Mr. Flins has already executed this method once.
What? Flint's told me he hid his kromkake in the cabinet. How come he hid it in the stove, too?
Also, you were carrying a bag of crushed small fish, Mr. Itlua. I believe that was an attempt to lure stray cats along the roadside as you walked. You would put the bag under your feet, the kittens would gather around you. Afterwards, you would pick one up and exclaim, "Huh, what a cute kitten!" Upon which Aino's attention would be drawn accordingly.
Bro, why are all that?
Unfortunately, Mr. Flint has also tried this method before.
Impossible. All small animals are afraid of Flint's. They wouldn't dare to get close to him. How in the world?
While he did not lure the small animals here himself, he taught this method to Aino. Subsequently, Aino utilized this method to play with the small animals for an entire afternoon. The lesson for that day had to be cancelled. This time, however, I have already fed all the small animals present in the area.
That's crazy.
Therefore, This method will also be ineffective.
What do you mean you fed all the animals around here? Even the deer and birds?
Affirmative. In order to preserve the learning environment, I have already fed all the small animals located within the vicinity. Every individual has been attended to.
That's insane.
As such, please start writing down the circuit diagram we just covered.
Mr. Itlua. I apologize for intruding upon your studies. Greetings to you all. Miss Aino, Miss Anefa, Miss Traveler, Paimon.
He's here! The truant is here!
It is with great regret that I find myself unable to attend your enlightening lectures. However, a matter of absolute urgency necessitates both my own departure and Mr. Itlua's temporary withdrawal from this gathering.
Oh.
The same non-negotiable reason has again been invoked. A matter of absolute urgency by order of headquarters.
Such is life, full of non-negotiable frustrations.
Bro. Their frustrations sure do come at the most inconvenient times.
Indeed, that is why we term them so. For they have a frustrating habit of arriving at the most inopportune of moments, catching us quite off guard. Now, young master, let us be on our way.
Dude.
Mr. Flint's, none of those tricks you mentioned earlier worked. I'm very sorry to hear that. I'll make sure to share some new ones with you next time. Just a pity that after what just happened, another one of my best ones is now off the table for the foreseeable future.
What? Dude, why do they do all of this, man?
Well, guess we're done. Can I eat crunkake now, Anefa?
All right. The lecture has concluded, so I'll go heat up the crumbcake. Please give me a moment, Aino.
Yay!
Dude, okay. What the fuck? Is there more? Is there more that spawned? No, just one for today. Okay. Bro, what do I do now? We did an amazing fucking Varka quest, and what the hell am I supposed to do now with myself? Like I don't know what to do with my life anymore. What the fuck? Is there anything to do? Let's see. Oh, I didn't do test runs actually. Probably good to do. Some free primos. Why not? Why not? It's free.
Witness the power of Gwa. Rain outlines your fate.
Annihilation mode.
Annihilation mode.
Beware the creatures of the night. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? To dust.
Oh wow, that was pretty quick. Okay, what about the Varka one? Elemental skill used.
Flash! Charge!
Here.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Stay back! The story has only just...
Think you can get away?
Maria sweeping in! Burn! Sunder!
Thunder!
Everybody stand back!
Leave it to me! The story has only just begun!
Time for takeoff.
Burn! Huh? Sunder!
Nice. Damn, Varka's fun, man. But I cannot pull for him until I know who comes out next. Because we're getting closer and closer to Nicole, but I don't know when.
Me.
What? Oh, is Ennefa back on the fucking... Ennefa, get the hell down from here. Why are you there, bro? Why does she keep doing that thing? Will this just be on my... Oh, it disappeared. Never mind, we're good. Wait, I can buy it here? Oh, why did I thought you buy it in Fontaine? Wait, what the fuck? Okay, wait, then I'll buy the instrument here then. Why did I thought it's in Fontaine? Am I crazy? I know, this is to try it out. Wait, there are stuff that I don't have. Wait, there are things I gotta buy still? Wait, I've been here. Did I not talk to... Oh no, I didn't talk to this person actually. I didn't know I have instruments that I haven't bought before. I gotta buy all of them, dude. We cannot do this. We need them. You. Oh, wait. Oh wait, this is like infinite. Wait, where do I... Is it this? Ah, 150,000 more, huh? Damn. Okay, the other ones seem to be in Natlan. But I presume they would be there, yeah. Okay. Load in, please. Wait, let me check one thing real quick. Very quick. Okay. Alright. Oh! Okay, unlike yourself. I was alt tabbed. You. I require instruments. I mean, I don't need them for anything. It's probably just a big-ass waste of money on my part, but I'm gonna do it anyway, because I can. I don't know where the last one is, but if it was in the big store, maybe this one's also here. Just in, you know, maybe we'll see. Because I think the last one was also like Natlan-esque. I didn't pay much attention to it, so maybe it's not. That being said, if they have a dedicated store for instruments, I don't know why they wouldn't put it there, but no, he doesn't have it. Fuck, where's the last one? I mean, if I'm collecting all of them, like I want to collect all of them. let me check. Oh, I guess now that we're done with the quest, I can also switch to the Dubai team. We didn't actually use that team at all much. Ah! You, the board. Where is the last thing? In fucking Inazuma? What the hell? That place exists? That's crazy. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Haven't been here in 20 billion years. Oh, wait, not here. Bum, bum, bum. Give this to me. Now we have all of them. Now I'm gonna go back to Mondstadt because it's thematic for today. So. Yippee. Okay, let me. Oh, that's all. I just had to open. Okay. Yay! Should we do the rhythm game stuff while we're here? We just need 7 more to get the primos. Might as well. Let's do Yahoda's, because Yahoda's also a banger. This one will be short because her trailer is shorter because she's a 4-star. I get 100%. On the easiest difficulty, but still. Sure. Let's do Aina. I don't remember this song. Okay. I don't remember this at all. I don't remember Aino's trailers much though, so makes sense. On 100? What did I miss? What? Okay, that should be the 4. That was the 1. No, I did 3 now. Okay, so this will be 4. Then this might be tough. Okay, this one's actually really easy. Maybe. And then he saved Yahoda. Okay, so that was 4th. This one will be 5th. Oh, why is this so much faster? Did I pick a harder difficulty by accident? What the fuck is going on? Oh, I missed it. Eh. Oh, fuck. Damn, that end was kinda Okay, that was 5th, right? So now number 6 in Nefa. Boom. Yeah, that was nice. Okay, 2 more, right? Let's grab something sick. We can go with like the light and neon dark. That's a banger. It's 3 minutes! Oh god, okay. Lock in. Didn't make the violin fucking long note a fucking hold thing? What the hell? I was expecting it so much. I'm glad that the easy mode only makes you use 4 buttons, not all 6. I have so much trouble when the more buttons there is to press, the harder it is for me to actually play a rhythm game. I'm so bad at rhythm games. But if 4 buttons are sort of manageable, but like it's still, I mean, this is like a relatively nice speed. It's not fast. If this went faster, but still with 4 buttons, then we would have big issues. But no. Oh. 100% of a 3-minute song. God damn. Okay. We need one more. Yeah, we can do with the word I can't pronounce of Koitar. Yeah, sure. We're only halfway through. No haul at the end. Ah, that was a perfect spot for a haul. The hell? Oh, doing 8 of these gives you an achievement? That's nice. Wait. I can afford Eats Papa. Oh my god. Nah, the rhythm game is changed completely now. We have fucking Teeth Line and Eats Papa. Dude, nah. This is it, man. I might main this mode now that I have that. I will not. I'm really bad at it. Redeem one score theme. Okay, that's the only one I ever redeemed. Oh god, wait, complete an... Wait, is that a tutorial? What? Wait, no. There isn't a tutorial that I haven't even touched, is there? Where would that be? Is it this? Wait, you get primo gems for... Nah, we're doing this. What the fuck do you mean you get primo gems for this? I didn't know that. That's crazy, dude. Inazuma music. Inazuma isn't real. Dude, I didn't know I can get Primogens for a fucking rhythm game tutorial. If I knew that, I would have done that when it came out. What the fuck? Are you crazy? There's like 100 Primos just waiting there to be claimed. What the fuck? It's Papa. Okay. Continue. Wait, what is this one? Is it a combination of the two? It is. What? That's so many buttons! Bro, are we sure this is a tutorial? Why is the tutorial harder than easy level actual levels? What the fuck? Oh, that's it? Why is there such a long end? Oh no, there's still one more note. What the fuck? These came out of nowhere. What was that long ass pause? Damn. How long is this tutorial? Wait, what? Oh, fuck. That's crazy. What the fuck? Oh, dude, what the fuck is this? I cannot keep up with this. I didn't click that, but okay. Bro, why is the tutorial harder than the actual levels in this? What the fuck is going on? Oh fuck, I pressed the wrong button. Is the tutorial so hard? What the how many more is there? Oh god, nah, you're gonna be fucking crazy, bro. I can't, that's too much for my brain, dude. How is this a tutorial to a rhythm game? Bro, Genshin, you know people that don't play rhythm games play your game, right? That's crazy. What the fuck is going on, man? Oh fuck, I pressed the wrong button. What the fuck was that? Dude. I did get the primos. How many tutorials do they have? Oh no, this is gonna be some crazy shit. Oh god. No, that's too many buttons, bro. I can't even see that far with my eyes and comprehend what the hell is going on, dude. You see, it's been going well until they added a fucking 2 more buttons to press, dude. Okay, but I did get all the Primogems, right? I did all of it. Yeah, okay. Oh, never again open that tutorial. Holy shit. Does that give me that's give me another 5 Primos? Bro, nah, that was fucking insane. Why is the tutorial so hard? It's crazy. What the fuck, man? That's insane. That's insane. What the fuck? I didn't know it even had a tutorial, let alone this hard. I think we're gonna call it here. We're gonna make it a shorter stream. Because there isn't really much else to do in Genshin. Not until the event comes out at least, which... When does the event start? Or the important part is when it ends, because I will do it once it's fully out, but... let's see. On the 3rd. What day is the 3rd? That is Tuesday. Okay, then on Tuesday we will do the event. Yeah. Well, but it's event phases. I guess there's as many event as story phases, because usually they have a story phase and event phase listed here, but I assume they're just kind of the same in this case. Okay, then we're gonna do it on Tuesday, March 3rd. Yeah. So I guess the Venti statue broken is a part of this goofy ass event? That's weird. That's very weird. That's very strange. Huh. Because I doubt it's an anecdote. That'd be stupid. So, huh. Well, either way, we're gonna call it here today. I'll be back tomorrow with something. I don't know what. I don't want to come on the spot with anything else. That's why we're ending it here today. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow with whatever the fuck will happen. Goodbye.